at the Champions Course. Tickets are on sale now at thecognizantclassic.com.
Micro Wrestling is coming to Hop Life Brewery in Port St. Lucie Wednesday, February 28th. You don't want to miss this action-packed show featuring a cast all under 5 feet tall. Enjoy Hop Life's full food menu along with 23 craft beers, wine, seltzer, and adult slushies. 21 and up. Tickets at hoplife.com.
Do you have trouble remembering that one thing you went to the grocery store to buy? Here's a tip. Forget about it. Just pick up fresh Florida strawberries. They're delicious, in season, and available now. Here's another tip. Go to freshfromflorida.com and use local Florida strawberries for wonderful recipes like strawberry arugula salad or strawberry fritters. And while you're there, join the Fresh From Florida Club for free perks. Fresh from Florida, there's sunshine in every bite.
The hit true crime podcast Paper Ghosts is back with a haunting mystery in the shadows of the Ozarks. Season 4 unravels a darkly intriguing cold case from 1989 as a community continues to search for answers about a missing girl, various suspects, and a potential connection to BTK.
It's gone from, okay, we don't think something's quite right, to there's some worry going on now because now we've found some of her clothing.
Listen to Paper Ghosts on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
When's the best time to plant a tree? It was 20 years ago. When's the second best time to plant a tree? It's now. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I remember years ago being sent home from elementary school with a small tree in a styrofoam cup. I know some of you can relate. If that was planted, it's now bigger than you are. Your finances are the same way. The best time to get started, or the best time to get a second opinion, is now. And with time and patience, imagine how big your financial tree could be. 20 years ago, if you invested $1,000 in Apple stock, it could be worth over $500,000 today. That is a big tree. Do that for you and do that for someone you love. Call Trajan Wealth today and help us help you plant that financial tree. Call 561-390-1000. That's 561-390-1000. Or visit TrajanWealth.com.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
How long has this garage door been broken? You know, you don't have to, move out and buy a new house just to get a garage door that works, right? We could just fix this one. If something is broken, you fix it. Faucet drips, fix it. Light bulb burns out, fix it. Dogs in heat, fix it. You figured you had to toss the whole thing in the recycling with your empty soup cans? Why are you not using an entire room in your house because of a lousy broken door? At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our technicians have the parts and experience to fix any garage door. Big, small, dented panel, rusty chain. We get your garage door working like new. You come home, drive right in, and snuggle up with that adorable litter of puppies you got. 'Cause I bet you didn't fix the dog either. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over and make it right. If you're lucky, the technician will take one of those puppies off your hands.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for an earlier crash, Okeechobee Boulevard at Congress Avenue. Another, Forest Hill Boulevard at Florida Mango Road. Spot something on the roads? Call the traffic tip line, pound 250 keyword West Palm Traffic. I'm Ron Hersey.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, go to forthepeople.com to see cases just like yours. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Morning. Did you sleep?
Still sleeping.
Morning, Sleepy Poo. You want pancakes?
Why?
Why?
'Cause I'm making pancakes.
Pancake surprise.
Pancake.
It's also National
Pancake Day. Pancake. National Pancake Day.
Pancakes, got it.
Pancakes for everyone!
Let's start the show. I want pancakes.
Got any syrup? It's showtime.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The penthouse.
Yes.
Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind a 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
It is The Penthouse, and we are live at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge again. So jacked up to be here. I don't know how many years it's been, but we are so happy to be partners with Tito's Handmade Vodka. We'll be doing the show here for the next few days.
Wow.
Right out of the
I
gate.
should have packed a bigger bag.
The weather is tremendous. A little breezy, but I'm not going to complain. But we're jacked up. Of course, Francis is here. Good morning, Francis.
Hi, good morning.
And good morning to you, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning, ladies, gentlemen.
How are you, sir, today?
Oh, doing mighty fine. Another day in paradise. Got some great weather and ready to have another good day here involved with the Cognizant Classic.
Ooh, I'm glad you said it.
Well, somebody has to.
All right. It is where we are.
I love you, Jimmy.
Good morning, Cherise. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Hi.
family.
Hi.
How are y'all? I missed y'all.
Oh, we missed you. I know we were saying it's been a long time.
Yes.
Who is that?
Yep.
It's been a while. Good to hear from you, Cherise.
I know. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, it's great to see you. I mean, call you, text you all the time, and check on you. No,
You weren't saying that off air earlier.
I was like, who are you?
Thank you for lying. I appreciate it.
New phone.
Wonderful.
See, things haven't changed.
Nope.
But Sharice
Not
told us
even
all. Yeah, she was telling us all about what's going on in her life. We always glad to catch up with you and see what's happening, and about your activities, your work, your family, your boys, all different things. And Sharice got a haircut, so make sure you come out and see it because she looks great, by the way.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome. So, do you miss Real Radio, or what's going on?
No, absolutely. Yeah, I was getting ready this morning, and I was like, man, I haven't seen them in so long. It's going to be great to catch up with everyone. So, yeah, I miss y'all.
That was it. We just got done with Greek Gridiron. End of December.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so before.
Oh, my God. Why
did you say Super Bowl? Super Bowl was in February, so it's been a while.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember Super Bowl? Huh? No, we didn't broadcast for Super Bowl. Yeah,
It's
end
on
of
2 months.
December.
Wow, what's 2
I don't know
months?
why it feels way longer
It's
than
been
that.
a couple of months.
Probably because you missed us. I mean, honestly, that's what it is. When you miss somebody, it seems so much longer.
It really does.
Because it was before our Christmas vacation, so yeah, it's been over 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you look great. You haven't aged at all. So.
Thanks.
Time has been good.
not.
What do you do?
Right? Could you imagine?
How do you keep that skin so glowing?
Imagine if you said that. Wow, you really aged since December. What the hell's going on? All right, boys and girls, so get out here and have a good time. don't forget to stop at Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. It's free as long as you have a ticket to get in.
And it is open because some people, because we know that Wednesday, this is Pro-Am, the tournament actually does not start until tomorrow morning, but there's still a lot of action going on. Of course, tomorrow's going to be the busy day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but everything is still open, including the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge where you come and have a Tito's cocktail.
And these are a beautiful place to watch the tournament, obviously.
And they got pretty girls working here, too. I saw them getting ready over here.
Didn't notice anybody.
They always do. Oh, no? You didn't notice any pretty girls? Yeah.
They
always do it right. They always do it right.
Oh, yeah, they do it right, all right. They definitely do. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142 or email Jimmy at realradio921.com. That's the way you guys can get involved in the show. Or you can come by, say hi, and we'll buy you a Tito's. How's that sound? I think that's a good offer for some people. If you're in the area, you want to stop by, love to see you guys and check you guys out and see what's going on. Now, Franny, you had this the other day, but now it's getting pretty big. Static DJ. He's getting a little static for having his, his people carry him on the beach.
Oh, I sent you that picture. So DJ Khaled, I mentioned because I saw him at the South Beach Food and Wine Festival, and after the fact, and it was good, but I wanted more. Like, he played like a 10-minute set, and he waited till like the very end, and not just that, like he went from one song to the other, like it was like 10 seconds of a song.
Oh, that's
And then
annoying.
he would mix into another, and then he would mix into another, and then he'd be like, get another one. And so, that's basically what he did. It was entertaining for that 10 minutes, but it was just like, dude, you waited till the end of the festival. You didn't play that long. And then not just that, I had heard that he had like his brand new Jordans on. And the South Beach Food and Wine Festival, it's on the beach. It's in the sand. You're going to get your shoes sandy. So a lot of times, like, I was even wearing, like, some big chunky heels. I walked around barefoot because, you're getting buried in there. He knew where he was playing because he was part of the South Beach Food and Wine Festival. He had one of his own parties at a hotel or something.
Every year.
And so I guess he didn't want to get his Jordans messy, so he had security carry him to the stage. And
big guy.
I know. I was he is not a small dude.
No.
He is not. And so
How many men carried him?
It was two, but they were big. They were big dudes.
Yeah.
So I sent the picture because I talked about it yesterday. So last night I actually saw the picture of him being carried, and I sent it to Jimmy and Greek, and I was like, it's real, because I didn't know if it was.
People were giving him static.
He's getting carried to the stage
Yeah.
like a baby, so he wouldn't ruin. And the dude has 10,000 plus pairs of shoes. He's a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
So you would think at least maybe he has ones that he can get dirty, and then have ones that he doesn't worry about.
And he's big. I think he's pushing 3 bills.
He's big.
Yeah.
There was a point where he lost some weight, and then I saw him. Yeah, he's back to being a pretty big dude.
Yeah.
I'm
But
surprised
it's sands.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was surprised he didn't have like a carpet or something put down for him.
Right? No, instead he's like, carry me.
Carry me. That's what your boss says to you, carry you.
Oh my God!
I got
But
no
that
choice.
wasn't even his security. That was Palm Beach Food South Beach Food and Wine security.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah,
I thought that was his.
No.
Oh, God.
That was theirs.
Sign
I
up
hope
for
he
this.
tipped them.
Right?
What a prima donna.
What a diva.
Oh my gosh, that is insane.
Yeah.
So a story that's pretty big. Jimmy, I know we talked about it, you and I, and I was a little shocked by one thing, but if you want to mention about the Soprano star and what happened to her.
Drea Di Matteo. She was on an interview the other day, and she's thanking and putting big kudos out to OnlyFans for saving her life and her house. Apparently, she was talking about this, and the Daily Mail picked this up. She was down to like $10 in her bank account.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
that was you and I spoke this morning. That's what I'm surprised. I mean, she was a big star. She was on Sopranos for years. She's done a lot of movies. To say you only have, and God bless her, because you know what? It could give people motivation. $10 in your account.
Her house got flooded out. Her one mom passed away. There was somebody else in her care that she was taking care of, but they fell into financial hardship. So she was really kind of down on her luck. And then after, a couple of the things that she had done in Hollywood, she was having a lot of trouble because she refused to get the COVID-19 vaccine. So that, she wasn't getting much work after that, because of that. Obviously, we know what kind of political fallback that caused for some people. They put her house into foreclosure. She was trying to sell it before they took it back. So she went to OnlyFans, and she says literally within 5 minutes, she had enough money to pay off her house and get it out of foreclosure and be able to pay it off. Not just get it out of foreclosure, but to pay it off.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is in 5 minutes?
5 minutes. I mean, she's got a name. She's a beautiful woman. Like, I get it. I mean, I'm maybe not your cup of tea, Jimmy, and I say the way that you're shaking your head, but I think that a lot of people do find her attractive.
No, she's got a bombing body. I mean, her body's kicking. But, I mean, to 5 minutes, that's amazing.
And how many people were fans of The Sopranos, too?
I know.
So just the intrigue to see what she was going to put on there.
God bless her.
Yeah.
You know what? And I have a friend of mine who subscribes. He said she doesn't get naked.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I was going to ask, what does she post?
like a lot of pictures of her in sexy outfits and things like that. Underwear, bra.
Yeah, what she called risque photos that she would put up there. She was going to start with just her boyfriend, like rubbing her feet, things like that. That would, obviously you got to kind of put a little bit of something out there.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I don't know if you realize this too, but back in her Sopranos day, she was only making $500 per episode in the beginning of that when it debuted.
Wow.
And even towards the middle, like it went up a little bit to maybe a couple thousand. But, eventually it got up there a little bit towards the end for her. But, I don't think she made a tremendous amount of money. And there was no residuals, too, for The Sopranos either for her. So, she took to OnlyFans, and she's not afraid of it and not ashamed of it either. And she made a lot of money with it. So, yeah, can't say as I blame her. Nope.
If it paid off my mortgage, my house, I wouldn't be ashamed of it either.
No, I mean, she just, she did a couple, their pictures, she had a picture in front of a Christmas tree. She's wearing, sexy lingerie. It's on the website. It's not that you have to subscribe to this. And, she'll sit, maybe.
Yeah, but she's making her money from subscriptions, though,
of
right?
Course.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm saying it isn't what people think when you think of this, is my point. Yeah. If you don't know, you're thinking, she's naked, doing stuff.
Well, who was it? Denise Richards said the same thing. She wasn't doing anything super sexual, just posting, sexy photos. That's it. And she made a bunch of money.
Well, people are surprised because you think when you get on that, the image right away is that you're naked, you're doing stuff, you know what I mean? You're hanging out with ducks.
A lot of people have that stereotypical assumption that people are having sex and it's all X-rated and it's like porn, but it's not. It can just be this where they're showing that. And that's something that we've actually been saying for a little while on here is all you got to do is dress up fairly sexy and people are going to subscribe to it. Even if she gets $25 a month, she puts up some new lingerie photos for every month and guys will eat that up and she'll make a ton of money.
Too.
Bella Thorne's on there, Coco Austin, Iggy Azalea. You said Denise Richard,
But Bella Thorne does some dirty stuff. Bella Thorne isn't as innocent as everybody thinks. Right. And I believe Iggy Azalea might be now the number one, right? I think she makes the most money on OnlyFans now. I think I read that.
Could be.
Yep. So
you
do
can.
have people.
There are ones that do, super hardcore porn on there. We know that, but you don't have to. Is the point?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, who cares what you're doing? I mean, if you're not doing anything really bad, like she's not. I saw some of the pictures that she posts. Now, I don't know if there's additional pages where, a lot of them always have, you said, and we've talked about, where you pay an extra fee. But from the pictures I saw and what my friend tells me who subscribes, he said she's never naked. Very risky stuff, but she's never naked. So God bless her. Hope, you know what, she was going to lose her house and she paid it off. Well, you know what? Hats off to her. Screw what anybody says. Who cares?
Yep.
I'm going to do one with sports picks. Fans only.
There
Great.
you go.
That's it. Chop, chop. Let's go. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. Or you can email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Yeah, I think that's good for her. I'm happy. I was just shocked about two things that surprised me was the $10 in her bank account, but like Jimmy said, she had some serious problems, and in 5 minutes that she paid everything off. So that's fantastic.
47142 started off with Real Radio. Somebody said, Franny, you're going to have to give Creek a piggyback ride through the sand trap just so we don't ruin your nice shoes. That's from Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
I probably could. I think I'm strong enough to carry you on my back. And then what? I think I could. You want to test it out later? And then
You think you can carry me?
I think I can carry you on my back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Jimmy, I hear you humming over there.
I don't think I could carry you. I don't know if I would try.
And then we have Brady should start an OnlyFans. Let's see if we can get her house paid off in 5 minutes. Hey.
Yeah,
if it's that possible.
I was thinking that too. I was like, man, Fernie should do it. You'll make a good amount of money, honey.
Cherise, go for it.
Yeah.
Franny's getting best dressed today at this event. I said it when she got my car. She has a white dress on. It's impeccable.
It's a golf dress. That's what it is. It's got the little shorts underneath it and pockets. It's a little golf dress.
And sneakers, Adidas, just everything matches.
And my Tito's Hammy Vodka hat.
Yeah.
I look like I work at the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. I do. Every year I do because we always get Tito's stuff. So we do. We look like we work here. I've had people stop me like, hey, can I get a drink?
Yeah. Screw the hat. Give me a drink.
Can I get a Tito's and a mojito? So, Sharice, something to think about. I mean, I don't know. I just think maybe you could get out there.
I cannot take sexy photos, even if I tried. I can. It's too awkward.
Jimmy can.
Jimmy, you should be an OnlyFans then.
Jimmy will do it.
Not of me.
Oh, okay. I was like, you should be on OnlyFans, sir.
No, he said he would take the pictures. Listen carefully.
I thought he was going to have his own sexy pictures.
I mean, you never know. You
Read
just
between
do
the
it.
lines.
Yes.
Yeah, you could just do it. You hanging out at home, maybe playing with your cat, stuff like that.
No, but
Well,
Okay. Yeah, but no, I'm too awkward to take photos. I wish I was like that type of girl that can go and do a photo shoot and look all sexy and whatnot. But no,
you don't know unless you try.
I mean,
A lot of these people that have done this, do you think they have a knack?
I'm too camera shy. I can't.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't
if you're a camera shy, it's different.
Yeah.
So do it with a mask. Different.
just body only.
Hey, why not?
You know what? That's actually not a bad idea.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've always said, like, that's the thing. Like, I would do it if people didn't know it was me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
So the
There
only
you
way
go.
to do that is have your face covered up.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody would know.
But then people would know the tattoos. I don't know.
Yeah, but
there's
you
a
can
way.
cover up your tattoos.
There's a way that they would
Sure.
be like, I know who that is.
Airbrush it
Cover
out.
up your, airbrush out your
Yeah, you
tattoo.
can.
Yeah.
Just do it for a day just to see. For a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go on it because we work
Well,
together.
the only way you make money is by promoting it too. So that's the thing. Like, it's one of those catch-22s. You got to promote it somehow, some way.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because that's what makes it fun.
Yes.
I did date a guy one time years ago, and he was a photographer / director, and he wanted to do that.
Of course
with
he
me.
did.
Yeah, but I was like, no. I was too shy.
Yeah.
Now, were you dating him or sleeping with him?
Both?
Both.
Let her answer, please.
I was like, but isn't that how that works?
Don't lead the witness.
Isn't that how that works?
I knew she was going to say it. I knew she was going to both.
And what's funny, because I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And he was like, and he mentioned the mask thing that you said.
Yeah.
And I was like, still no.
Well, that's why I think there's a lot of couples, and maybe they don't promote themselves as much, but I think there's a lot of couples who do have sexy time on OnlyFans, and they wear masks together.
Yeah, that's tough. Because then that could come. Because you got to think about your kids and stuff like that.
The one in Florida who got booted out of the school for the thing, that was her and her husband, and it's all over the news, and they promote having sex.
Yeah.
And their poor kids got expelled from the school because of
Which
that.
is sad.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, but they put stickers on their car.
Yeah.
Like they didn't try to hide it.
No, not at all.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, that's really good promo, though.
Yeah. So they were in the school. Sharice, if you haven't heard, the woman that was in the school pickup line to pick up her kids, and she has a big OnlyFans decal on the back of her window with her, her name or site.
Yeah.
Her name was Piper Fawn or something. That was her OnlyFans name. She obviously that wasn't her name, but they told her that she had to take off the decal while she was picking up her kids, or she had to go across the street to pick them up. She thinks she couldn't be in line, and she refused not to.
Yeah.
So it was this
I
big
feel like that was
hoopla.
really fair
Right?
for them to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
They're not telling you.
They're like, it's kind of causing a ruckus between parents and kids, and kids are probably like, "Ooh, what's OnlyFans?" And not just that, her poor kids, I'm sure, are going to get teased because of it. So eventually, since she decided not to, they ended up expelling her 2 kids.
Wow.
Yeah. And then 9 more kids got expelled because they were going on her OnlyFans during school hours, trying to see what it was all about.
Oh my
Yeah, they were like, let's check out
How
Joey's
old were these kids? Was it middle school, high school?
Yeah, I think it was like a middle school age. I think it wasn't high school for sure.
The school itself was from kindergarten to 12.
Was that-
so
oh
it was
my
the whole thing. It
God.
was a Christian school too.
Yeah,
by the
but
way,
they
it was a private school.
It was, yeah. And so I think they were young. I think the kids were young. I don't think they were of high school age.
Well, you know what? She's dumb because, they gave her,
Yeah.
I don't think that's bad. They were just like, oh, you can just pick them up, across the street. That
She
wasn't
got
a
to put her
bad.
kids in their school. I'm sure, but
Yeah.
I'm sure she got a ton of press out of
Right.
it. Maybe she had a lot of fans.
And there was a little bit more to it, but she did start to go across the street and do that. But then she asked for a crossing guard, and they wouldn't give it to her. So there was a couple more things involved with it, but eventually it was just like, okay, they expelled them, and then like Franny said, a bunch of the other kids started looking it up too. So that was obviously an issue.
Man, I would have looked it up too.
Right? but do it at home. Don't do it at school.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You dare to get an education, Sharice.
Yeah,
Come on.
Sharice, come on. What are you doing?
God. Put your face in a book.
It's always got to be about sex, right, Greek? Always got to be about sex.
Sex and money on this show. Sometimes I don't know if I fit in.
Yeah, I have to do something else, I think.
Oh, my God. This is a fun fact, and I shouldn't even be saying anything, but when I was in high school, I used to skip school a lot just to go home.
To watch porn?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Nice.
I knew it.
That's why I love this girl.
That is funny. You don't really hear that much.
Yeah, because, my parents will be away. Well, my mom will be working, and that was like my only time to, do the deed.
So you would go home to watch porn?
Yeah, and do my thing.
I'm surprised you're
Do
not a millionaire by now.
Or
Me too.
a porn star.
Man, if I would, do it if I didn't have a family that cared about me.
Well, how do you know they care about you?
Watch how much they care about you when you got millions.
Yeah, they'll care about you.
I don't know if porn stars are making millions these days. I don't think it's what it once was because porn is so accessible. Anyway, people like do it at home right now.
Yeah, but I
the
think
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Well,
OnlyFans.
yeah, true.
I mean, there's all ways to make it, but yeah, that is unbelievable that you did that at home. That's great.
It was
Is
bad.
that unbelievable?
It's unbelievable.
I don't think it's that unbelievable. Have you heard, Cherise?
I just feel like your credibility has gone up in me that you used to cut school and go home and watch porn.
Yeah,
Shocker.
and I remember one year it was so bad that I missed so many days that I had to take doctor's notes to get them excused. Yeah.
How many days are you talking? Like
I think I missed like 28 days.
Could you
year.
not shut the door in your bedroom when you were at home?
No, because I didn't have the computer. This was back in the day when we had a family computer.
So
You know,
you even use a family computer and sat in that seat? Oh,
and we had LimeWire, and I would download it and everything. It was so bad, and I'm here thinking I was getting away with it, but my mom, she saw
And she said, "Get off my sites! Get off my sites!"
I think I'm in love.
Oh my God.
And she was like, "What is all this?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then I had a stepbrother at the time that was living with us, and I was like, "Oh, it was probably him. I don't know." And I blamed it
on him because you probably didn't know how to get rid of all whatever
The history. I didn't know.
Oh, that's funny.
I had no idea. Yeah,
and then not just that. After you download those things, pop-up happens all the time.
All the time. It was really bad. Like I would delete it, and I would delete the history, but the cookies were still there.
Yep.
I didn't know.
Evidence is always there.
That's fantastic. Yeah. You really, I say, you should get into politics. When I was in school, I used to cut to go home and watch porn. I mean, oh my God, that is great.
Well, at least it was by myself. I wasn't the type to bring a guy over or anything like that.
First of all, we're not judging you.
Yeah, judge-free zone here.
Yeah, that's right. First of all, I think that's first of all, it says a lot about you that you have the confidence to admit that. Most people wouldn't do it. And I think that's great. I applaud you. It's
Thank
probably
you.
the best thing I'm going to hear all day today.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. I will definitely buy you lunch.
And no shade to the girls back in the day that had boyfriends in high school and did do all that, but I was just too scared.
Now, did you ever bring anybody home during the day to sleep with them?
No. I was a virgin until 19.
Wow. I didn't ask you that question, but thank you.
Yeah, well.
That's why she was getting it so much with herself.
Exactly.
Something. Explains the upper body strength, too.
Oh, my God.
I would have never dated you in high school. It is the Penthouse.
Yes, it is. And just quickly,
Shocker.
somebody texts at 47142, because you probably can ask them to make it. They said, is a mojito made with Tito's? Is that a Tito-hito? I guess you could call it that, but I like to call it a motito. So if you come here.
That is cute.
Right? A motito, I think, makes sense. But you can call it a Tito-hito if you want. And I'm sure they can make it for you right here at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge.
Yes, we are here at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge. Great first segment. Jimmy, fantastic job. Charisse, game ball. We might find out some more crazy stuff about her in the next couple hours. Franny's here.
I love how she says fun fact.
Don't even have to ask either.
Yeah.
At 12 o'clock, I'm just going to give my fun fact segment to Charisse and just tell us fun facts about her.
She's like, I was a virgin until 19. I didn't ask you. It's like some girl the other night, she told me her rent, in 2 minutes. I paid $3,400 for my rent. I'm like, I didn't ask you what your rent was.
$3,400? That's reasonable. Is that Boca?
I thought it was a little high, to be honest with you.
Real? For Boca?
Well, for what she had to work with.
You're terrible.
Oh, wow.
It is the Penthouse. We'll be back. Stick tuned. Peace.
What?
Real radio is the news junkie.
I want to lose weight myself.
Oh my God,
good
you're going to
shape.
get Ozempic, aren't you?
I'm not going to get Ozempic. I'm just cutting calories, and it's working so far. If
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Watch for an earlier crash Okeechobee Boulevard at Congress Avenue, another Forest Hill Boulevard at Florida Mango Road. Spot something on the roads? Call the traffic tip line, pound 250 keyword West Palm Traffic. I'm Ron Hersey.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida. Meal planning is work, so
So let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Hey there, drivers. It's Franny. And if you're thinking about upgrading to a new ride, well, it's time to make the smart move with GiveMeTheVIN.com. Just log in, enter your VIN number and a couple of picks, and bam, you're going to get your best offer fast. Trucks, exotics, you name it, they buy it. From $2,000 to $200,000. And GiveMeTheVIN.com, if they can't be your CarMax offer, they'll hand you $100, no questions asked. They'll even come to you, check in hand, ready to pay off your payoff. Rev up your selling experience with GiveMeTheVIN.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVIN.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
The hit true crime podcast Paper Ghosts is back with a haunting mystery in the shadows of the Ozarks. Season 4 unravels a darkly intriguing cold case from 1989 as a community continues to search for answers about a missing girl, various suspects, and a potential connection to BTK.
It's gone from, okay, we don't think something's quite right, to there's some worry going on now because now we've found some of her clothing.
Listen to Paper Ghosts on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the hottest ladies are in Palm Beach County. Open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. with a 5-star menu. And it's back. Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Put it on your calendar. $10,000. A chance to putt and win. 10 large, baby. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party. Peace.
This is the day of the big sale at your gift shop.
Welcome in.
So this isn't just a big day for your business. It's a big day for the network keeping it all connected. That is, if it can handle the pressure.
Next in line, please.
So is it possible to get business internet you can really count on? It is. With 99.9% network reliability from Comcast Business. It's like this neat little bow.
Do you like that gift wrap?
Really ties it all together. Reliable internet for your business. It's not just possible, it's happening. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet and security for $49 a month for 12 months with a 2-year contract when you add one unlimited mobile line. Plus, ask how to get an $800 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online today to switch to Comcast Business. Ends 5/5/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 100 megabits per second internet and security edge. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Don't miss the action-packed micro wrestling with the entire cast under 5 feet tall this Wednesday at Hop Life Brewery and PSL. Hop Life is locally owned by first responders and operated by veterans and will feature their full food menu plus 23 craft beers, wine, seltzer, and adult slushies. Tickets at hoplife.com.
Dave Matthews Band Live, Friday, May 24th and Saturday, May 25th, I Think Financial Amphitheater.
He wakes up in the morning. Mama said, baby, don't you cry. In the dark, in the night, don't let go, baby.
Dave Matthews Band. On sale now at livenation.com. Part of the Ford Concert Series.
News Nation invites you to spend Sundays on the Hill.
I am Chris Steyerwalt, and we are joined by a superb panel today.
The Hill Sunday with Chris Steyerwalt takes you inside the halls of Washington.
Here's the thing.
The Hill Sunday with Chris Steyerwalt premieres Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern on America's fastest-growing cable news network, News Nation. You have a new home and a news network that respects all Americans. To find News Nation, go to joinnn.com.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job, So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-522-5700. 800-522-5700.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Come to Audible and discover the best selection of audiobooks without exception. Bestsellers, new releases, plus podcasts and exclusive Audible originals. You'll find everything you love all in one place. Sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday. It will be a little bit warmer this afternoon with our temperatures in the low 80s. Still comfortable, though, with low humidity. Southeast wind near 15 miles per hour. We'll see a few clouds returning for the day tomorrow, along with a few inland isolated showers on your Thursday. And we're going to stay near 80 degrees for the rest of the week.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida Healthcare.
Sharp stomach pain? Advice is here. Consult a nurse. Answers, advice around the clock. Consult a nurse. HCA Florida Healthcare. We show up for you. Call 844-70-NURSE. It's free.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like The Vinyl Experience. Music legends experienced through the authentic sound of vinyl. The Rolling Stones, Tom Petty, Pink Floyd, The Police, and so many more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Vinyl Experience, and listen now. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Jason Weiser, attorney at law.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
You guys are just talking about the lady in Florida with the OnlyFans. It got taken to another level. I saw on the news last night, Beverly Hills, some kids did the deep fake thing to students that they did to Taylor Swift by they imposed a face on a body of somebody doing something to themselves. They did it to some kids in their school. So the police are investigating that. I feel bad for kids these days. It's getting bad. And don't forget, Daniel Berger is going to come through for us, guys. Top 10. Peace.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse live at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge. Beautiful day. And by the way, Jeremy, I am going to bet Daniel Berger, and if he comes in, I will buy you a burger. Jimmy's here. How are you, Jimmy?
Hello, and good morning. And I already have a wager on Mr. Berger myself, thanks to Jeremy. So thank you for the tip, bud.
Now, Jimmy, what did you bet? Can I ask?
I bet him to be in the top 20. I didn't go so far as the top 10. I did just to finish in the top 20. If he wins, I'll get 14 buckaroos.
Nice. So what is he? Is he 14-1?
It's plus 180.
Wow, I didn't. I looked and I couldn't see it. Maybe tomorrow you could show it to me.
The numbers weren't as good as what Jeremy, had said yesterday when we looked it up online. So wherever his numbers were, they were much better. I wish we could have gotten those kind of numbers. I think he said like plus 800, right?
Yeah, he said a lot
for to be in a top 5 or top 10. But anyway, I got him top 20 plus 180. What the heck?
That's great.
If he top 20, I mean, he should be able to hit that, right?
Yeah, maybe later you can help me. Or also, if you get a chance later, find out what it is to win the whole tournament.
To win the whole thing? Okay.
Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
Of course, Sharice is here. She hijacked the first segment, so she did such a great job. We'll get into fans only later. OnlyFans, whatever.
Whatever. Nobody cares.
Plus 3,000. Does that make sense? That's burger.
To win the whole thing?
Yeah.
On Hard Rock?
Yeah.
Wow, let's bet it.
Rory is plus 700.
Okay, so let's bet it.
Cameron Young, yeah.
All right, I'll put up the money and we'll be partners.
Are you high-fiving me?
Is that fine?
I don't know. Sure.
I'll put up the money and we'll be partners.
Okay. For what, to win?
Yeah, we'll go big or go home. You're robbing a bank, you don't take singles.
Okay.
That's what it is. We're going to do this day in history and a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
The Miami Heat. I know there's no place like Miami and South Beach, but they are playing good on the road. They won last night by 10 points. Jimmy Butler had 22 points. It was their 6th win in a row on the road. They were laying last night 7. They won by 10. Hats off to the Heaters. Cash in the bank on the highway. I love it. Panthers won 3-2 over Buffalo. They are now 39-16-4. If you're wondering why all of a sudden I mention the Panthers a lot more, it's because I have them to win it all at 9-1. Let's go Panthers. And the NFL draft is in Detroit, April 25th to 27th. The countdown begins. It is crazy how much the NFL still controls so much stuff in the media every day with possible trades. Also, teams moving up. Who's going to get picked? It's crazy that the NFL has that much, but you know what? It's the NFL, and whether they're playing or not, people are interested. That is your first trifecta of the day. Now over to Jimmy for this day in history.
On this day in history.
Well, the old-time machine's taking us back 146 years to 1878, and this is when silver dollars were officially made legal tender in the United States. Fast forward a bit to 1953, and this is when we discovered DNA. Cambridge University scientists James D. Watson and Francis H.C. Crick announced that they have determined the double helix structure of DNA, which is the molecule containing human genes. 153 years ago today, 1971, you guys are out there at the Cognizant Classic. Here's one along the lines for golf. PGA Championship men's golf. Jack Nicklaus leads wire to wire for his 2nd career Grand Slam. 48 years ago today, 1976, Greek's favorite song, Captain and Tennille, won the Grammy for Best Record with Love Will Keep Us Together. Even though
I told you not to tell anybody.
That was a lie. 41 years ago today, in 1980, somebody should do Cash Will Keep Us Together. 1983, at the end of the 11th season, the final episode of MASH aired on CBS. The special 2.5-hour finale was watched by 106 million people. And yes, this was in 1983.
Jimmy, I got a question. Do you know, is that still the record?
No. There's other things that have
more.
Because I looked it up. It's like, I think, 4th on the list.
Oh, wow.
You know, and of course, Super Bowls, various Super Bowls is how they listed as the top. I forget what the heck the first one was, but I could look that up. We can talk about that later. 40 years ago today, 1984, at the 26th Grammy Awards, Michael Jackson won 8 Grammys. 33 years ago today, in 1991, the Persian Gulf War was officially ended when Iraq leader Saddam Hussein accepted a ceasefire agreement. 28 years ago today, 96 was the year Alanis Morissette won 4 awards, including Best Rock Album and Album of the Year for Jagged Little Pill. That was just at Kravis Center, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, with Jagged Little Pill, the musical.
Yeah, the musical for that.
My friends went Sunday night, actually.
Yep. And finally, 11 years ago today, in 2013, Pope Benedict XVI broke tradition and resigned from office. He was the first pope to do so in almost 600 years. And that's what happened on this day, February 28th, in our history.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Great job. We do it once a show to reflect in the actual day that we're in. So, Franny, a lot of people do things when they break up with some people, and some things are not nice.
Yeah, especially if you're bitter party of one. But quickly, at 47142, started off with Real Radio. We got a text. Could you please have Sharice repeat the last 15 minutes of the show and please speak really slow? It says, man, I need a cigarette. That's from Hugh. Thanks, Hugh.
How dare
you.
You're a star.
I love it. So, so people some women specifically decided to confess about some of the very petty things they did after what they considered to be a horrible breakup. And I am here for a lot of this. And some of these are really wicked acts of pettiness that they've committed after a horrible breakup, including this one person. And some of these are ridiculous, but if you did anything, guys or girls, you can let us know. 47142 is that text line. So it says here, one person. After finding out my longtime partner was having a full-blown affair, including having the other woman over while I was out of town and her sleeping on my side of the bed.
Terrible.
I cleaned the toilet with his toothbrush. She said, oh, did I chuckle when I heard him brushing his teeth that night. Hopefully that was just the beginning of the pettiness, and there was more to it than that.
Yeah, because that's not that bad.
And I hope they are no longer together. But that she said that I cleaned. But when she found out, that's pretty disgusting, though. Knowing as he's brushing your teeth that you were scrubbing the toothbrush or the toilet with his toothbrush.
Banging his girlfriend in the bed that she's in.
Yeah.
I mean, have some class.
Yes.
My God, how much am I gonna represent men? Damn, you guys. Get a room.
Uh-huh. So you let us know. He says, I broke up with a guy while he was getting a tattoo on his chest. He couldn't follow me out. She was like, it was an ugly tattoo anyway. So she was ready to break up. That's not even a petty thing after the breakup. That's just a bad thing to do when breaking up with somebody.
I thought you were going to tell me he was getting a tattoo of her name.
And then I was like, I'm out. Peace out.
I'm out. He's like, wait a minute. I'm putting Diane on my chest.
Oh, this one's bad. I caught my ex-boyfriend of 3 years downloading threesome dating apps and talking to other women.
Oh.
I didn't know there was specifically apps for threesomes. I guess there's apps for everything. So I took raw...
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Jimmy will show you.
So I took raw turkey bacon and fish, and I stuffed the inside of his curtain rods with them.
Yeah.
Also placed the bacon and fish in hidden locations so he couldn't find them. I know that apartment smelled like S after a while. Think about it. In the curtain rods, you would never know where it's coming from.
That is so smart.
Isn't that so either? You would never know where it was coming from. Yeah. And you're going, why does my house smell like raw fish and meat? Ugh.
Do you think she was mad he was doing that, or because he wanted to have a threesome?
Well, he was downloading the app and talking with other women.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like looking to have a threesome with her.
No. I think, he just said talking with other women about it. Yes.
Sharice, would that bother you or not really?
Heck yeah.
Hey, so you're not very open.
Oh, she's open, all right.
That was Greek for the playback.
Wow. Yeah. This one, when I left because my boyfriend cheated on me, I stole all of the cords in his house. His TV cord, the cord to the Xbox, the cord to the fridge, the cord to the lamps, all of his cords.
That's lame.
Just kind of cut them and stole them.
Oh, my God. That is genius.
I think that's pretty good, too. Like, you're trying to start anything. You're like, why is this not turning on? Oh, all the cords are gone. Yep. Uh-huh. If you guys have anything, let us know. Says my ex cheated on me and I turned his best friend against him simply by telling him everything he did. Said it wasn't a nuclear intention, but he lost his entire friend group. Props to his best friend and all of his friends who actually refused to tolerate how he treats his girlfriend. So that wasn't even something, but it sounds like his friends are actually pretty stand-up dudes and he's not.
Yeah.
Yep. So she said she didn't even mean
I
to
thought
do
she was
that.
going to say she banged her best friend.
Maybe afterwards.
Yeah.
Should have.
That's right.
They were
Right
probably
place,
like, I
right
would
time.
never do that to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right place, right time.
If you have cats, you know how bad cat pee smells. She says, my ex cheated on me, and after he left me to pack up his stuff. I let my cat pee in his suitcase.
It wasn't a Louis bag. Wow. Man, that is bad. Some of these women are really mad.
You wonder why.
I know.
Who would do something like that?
Why.
Apparently these
What
women.
have you guys done?
Nothing.
No?
No? Well, Greg doesn't get better. He just leaves.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would never do something to harm them. You know what I mean?
These are really hard.
No, like, I wouldn't think of that stuff. Like, you know, I just, that's just me. I'm not judging. I just wouldn't think of that. Like, you know, I mean, I
Has
think.
anyone ever done that to you guys? I know,
No.
Franny, that's happened to you where, like, you break up with a guy and they do something crazy. Like the ceiling guy, you remember?
Oh, no, that's why we were together.
Oh, I thought you guys
We had just
broke
started
up.
dating.
Oh.
I was with him.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought that was a breakup.
No, we were together, and he had not moved in with me yet, but he did eventually, as they always do. And so,
Oh, wow.
and so,
We're getting all kinds of info today.
We're getting getting a lot.
No. So he was just kind of staying with me here and there until I eventually asked him to move in. And yeah, I don't know. I still to this day have no idea how he did it. And I just have to put this out there. I do not have an STD, but he thought it was funny to put on my ceiling. She has herpes, now you do too. So I would never bring another guy into my bed.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
I thought
okay, let me say something right now. If you think that some guy you brought home would look up there and say, "Ooh, I'm not going to be with you," really? Because it wouldn't have stopped me.
No kidding. We know that.
He thought it was hilarious. He was so proud of himself. But still to this day, so it was above my bed. Even I had no ladder in my place. I didn't even have high chairs. Like, even if he stood on my bed, the guy was like 5'10", 5'11". He wasn't too. I have no idea how he managed to write that on my ceiling.
Could you see it? Like,
zero clue.
Clear as day? Was it hard to see?
Oh, yeah, because the place I lived in was really cool. It had like unfinished ceilings and walls. And so I had chalk to do art and stuff.
Okay.
So the chalk was it was like bright colors.
Did you ever take it down or did you leave it up all along?
How do you expect me? I'm a nugget. It was there until it finally faded.
Oh, do you never
it stayed. I think I lived there for 5 years. It was there the whole time.
You see her with a rag in her hand jumping up trying to get it.
Oh, you know what happened? So he lived with me, obviously, and then when we broke up, then fast forward a year later, Matt moved in. And Matt's tall. Matt found a way to get it down.
I'll take care of that.
Yeah, Matt actually, and he was smart about it. He got a broom or something, and he.
What did he say the first time
he got it off?
I bet you he didn't care.
But no, he knew. I mean, he obviously knew it wasn't true.
Yeah, but I mean, if I met you out and we came back to your place and I looked up, I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No kidding.
I feel
Yeah, we believed you the first time.
I'm just saying,
So yeah, that wasn't even a breakup. That was like we were dating. That was before we even got serious. And I don't even know. That should have been my sign. Not to
Yeah, that's a pretty good sign.
Relationship with him. And then I spent 3 years with him.
Oh my
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes we don't make the best decisions.
No, I mean 3 years is a long time though. Even still. Did he do anything after you guys broke up? Like anything crazy? Like
No. But I threw his clothes out before. Like I think I've told you that.
Okay,
the balcony and stuff.
Yeah.
We had a great relationship.
Sure he deserved it.
Real solid.
Action packed.
Yeah.
A couple bumps in a row.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he GPS'd my phone or my car, put like a tracker on it.
Really?
Yeah. I told you guys that before too. Found me in a parking lot. Like at a random place.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, there was things. We had some things.
Wow.
But listen, we're good now. That's all that matters.
See, the GPS would get me pissed. That
through
would.
We did. We can now be really cordial and friendly with each other.
Yeah, I don't like when people are watching you, following you, stuff
Listen,
like
listen to these
Shocker.
stories, right? I know.
Thank you,
We
Jimmy.
don't like questions. People get crazy. They do. When you break up or things happen, people they do some nutty stuff. They really do.
877-967-69. See if you can top that. I mean, my God, this is crazy stuff. Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah, it is a little bit pretty crazy. Some of the things.
I'm not gonna lie. I did blast my an ex-boyfriend on the radio after we broke up one time. I feel like that was kind of petty because everyone started talking crap about him after that.
Yeah.
Did you mention his name?
What'd he do?
No, because he had cheated. I caught him talking to other women online, and
was he cheating or just talking to women online?
That's cheating to me.
Me
It
too.
is.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Damn.
Yeah.
If it's romantic in
strong
nature, if they're talking dirty with each other, yeah.
Dirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But I mean, I thought she meant like she just was like, "Hey, you're gonna go to the
Anything
Tito
that-
Stillhouse Lounge."
No, I mean anything that you feel like you need to hide from me, you're cheating.
Really?
Yeah, because why? You're not supposed to do it, or that's gonna piss me off. So.
So the act is the act, but if you're dating somebody, they're talking to another girl, you think that you consider that cheating?
Emotional.
If we're together,
Yeah.
yes. When we're like like in a relationship, absolutely. Yeah.
I agree.
Common.
100%.
I agree with you.
Lies.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get to see the actual messages, but when I confronted him about it, and I was like, all right, well, let me see. If you're not, entertaining these girls like you said you're not, then let me see it. And he deleted it right in front of me, all the messages. So it was really obvious that he was,
Yeah, but his penalty is that he lost you. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
There's his.
No, he called the
It's
radio
true.
station and everything to
What?
to
apologize?
to apologize and get me back.
What station were you on? Is this when you were down in
This
Miami?
is in Miami, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's before you got blown out, or no?
Blown out? What do you mean?
I thought you got fired down in Miami.
I didn't get fired. I left. I did not get fired.
Maybe because you're calling out people on the radio.
Yeah, that'll do it, right? Get out of here.
No, they loved it. The owners of the radio station, they were like, wow, Sharice, that was such a great show.
Awesome. Now, did you actually mention his name or no?
No. But he called the hotline because I wasn't picking up any of his phone calls.
Well, I mean, I'm sure people who knew you guys were like, hey, Sharice is talking about you right now or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure, people had to have known.
Well, I mean, he was here. He would hear the.
He listened.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and he was calling me because it happened that night. So he was calling me, trying to, apologize and get back with me.
Did he send you flowers?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
And he also tried to get his best friend to contact me because I wouldn't want to talk to him.
Well, then he really give credit. I mean,
no,
he
was trying. Yeah, and I took him back anyway, like an idiot. But.
Oh, you did. So it
It happens. It does. So this is something I can see. I can see maybe pissing off somebody like Sharice who DJs. So she said my ex was a DJ and he used a lot of vinyl. So he used to do old school stuff. She said after we had a huge argument, I got up during the night and I took all of the vinyls and put them in the wrong sleeves. She said we had he had a few hundred of them. She said it took me ages to do. I then packed my little overnight bag, which I kept at his house, and I left. She said he was supposed to play a gig the next day, and I heard he was raging because he was pulling out all the wrong records. So that's little petty funny thing that you just wouldn't even think about doing.
That is really, really good of her to think about that.
Pretty petty.
Man,
Yep.
that's frustrating.
Oh, stinky fish is worse.
Oh, the stinky fish is pretty bad. In the curtain rod, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, because I'm sure he moved after that.
Yep.
It is the Penthouse on a great Wednesday. Thanks for you guys for always tuning in. We're at the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. If you come to the golf tournament, stop in, say hi. I'll buy you a Tito's. How's that? The bar's not open. That's why I'm saying that. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Perfect. It's open. It's open.
I was going to say, I think it's open.
It is open. We're going to come back with some Florida stories. Francis, Jimmy, myself, and Sharice to start a show, who, if you didn't hear in the first segment, cut school during the day to go home and watch porn. That's unbelievable.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Hey, at least I graduated.
That's right, and I don't know how. Well, again,
we do.
Who am I to talk about you? Come on. I slept my teachers. It is the Penthouse, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Introducing the latest way to hear the greatest station in the world. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Got a crash in Palm Beach County that's going to be on Okeechobee Boulevard, eastbound at Congress Avenue, blocking 2 left lanes. Stay to the right of that. 95 of the Turnpike, flowing freely so far and accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. At Lowe's, save big when you buy in bulk. Save 10% on your choice of any 3 or more A.O. Smith water heaters. Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, over 3 million people called Morgan & Morgan in their time of need. And with over 1 million of those calls coming from previous clients, friends, and family.
My name is Jason Williams. It was a rainy day, and I'd gotten hit from behind by a lady that was doing somewhere over 100 miles an hour is what they were saying. I've never dealt with anything like this before. Everybody that I talked to kept saying the same name, which was Morgan & Morgan. I was on hold for maybe 15 seconds. When they come back and said, Jason, we will absolutely take your case. As a non-tech savvy guy, any question that I had, if I called, text, or emailed, they got right back to me. They made it as easy for me as it could have been.
Thank you for trusting us. We've become the largest injury firm in the world because we've won a lot. The word is out. size matters, reputation matters. We're America's largest injury law firm for a reason. With over 900 dedicated attorneys and climbing, we're ready wherever you are, whatever you need. The choice is easy. We're just a phone call away. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is the Greek here with Jeff Jr., owner of Trajan Wealth, talking about 401ks. I've always heard that 401ks were great, but you're telling me something different.
Well, 401ks are great when you're employed there. However, if you're no longer employed, you probably don't want to keep that 401k with your old employer, and you probably don't want to roll that old 401k into your new employer's plan.
Really? Why's that?
Well, most 401ks have limited investment options and can cost you thousands of dollars more in fees. And that's true even if you roll it over into your new employer's 401k. You also lose a lot of control by leaving your 401k with your old employer. If the company sells or merges, they often freeze it.
That's great insight. If you have a 401k with an old employer, stop what you're doing and call Trajan Wealth. 561-390-1000, 561-390-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Paid advertisement.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster. No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Get ready for our 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, presented by The Hartford, live at South by Southwest. March 11th, we'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year, and you'll help decide who wins Podcast of the Year. Vote now at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
Are you looking for some non-dairy deliciousness? Discover the rich, creamy taste of Planet Oat Milk. Planet Oat Milk is an excellent source of calcium with only 4 grams of sugar or less. Enjoy it in cereal, coffee, smoothies, or by the glass. Pick it up in your local grocery store today.
Real Radio weather.
From the Gordon Partners Weather Center, have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday. It will be a little bit warmer this afternoon with our temperatures in the low 80s. Still comfortable, though, with low humidity. Southeast wind near 15 miles per hour. We'll see a few clouds returning for the day tomorrow, along with a few inland isolated showers on your Thursday. And we're going to stay near 80 degrees for the rest of the week.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida Healthcare.
Whenever you need us, just reach out and we'll be there with more locations, more experts, and more resources to deliver the healthcare you need to comfort you and make you feel your best. Find a care site near you at hcafloridahealthcare.com.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeart radio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse at the Cognizant Golf Tournament. What? Come on, one time. At the Tito Stillhouse Lounge on a perfect Tuesday. The weather is beautiful. Get out of here, but it's really Wednesday. That's why I said Tuesday. But we'll be here tomorrow, too, which is Thursday. See if you can follow along. If not, I'll put it in neutral for you guys. Sharice is clapping, telling me I'm doing a good job. Thank you. I usually hear that in the morning after I leave and leave the money. Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
Jimmy's here.
Good morning.
And it's time for the Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right. Well, we have some women that really like makeup, I guess, because this CVS pharmacy, they stole, I can't even imagine how much, $20,000 worth of cosmetics. Wow. Now, they walked right in with garbage bags. This is in Port Orange. Spotted 3 women enter the store and just started stealing skincare and cosmetics, according to the police department. They said that, and that's the thing, like, I feel like these days you can steal anything and nobody's going to do anything until after the fact.
Crazy.
It really is. Like, you watch them. If I see anybody walking into my establishment with garbage bags empty, I'm going to be like, first of all, are you here to take the trash out?
Yeah.
Or what's going on? But yeah, they said that eventually they were tipped off the police. They searched the women's van and they found nearly $20,000 worth of products. Workers told police that they saw the group stuffing products into what appeared to be a black skirt when they found out it ended up being garbage bags. One woman was putting things in her pants.
Oh.
The employee asked the coworker to call 911.
Always somebody's got to top everything.
I know, right, Greek?
Got to put in your pants, huh? Big shot.
Uh-huh. So they did let him walk out of the store, but 911 was called, and the police did show up and notice that. But $20,000 worth of cosmetics, that is a lot of cosmetics. Especially, it's not like you're at a Sephora, if you know makeup, or an Ulta. You're at a CVS. Like, you're basically clearing out their shelves at that point for $20,000. And then next up in your What the Florida, we have drugs in a butt. Florida man stashed fentanyl in his backside.
Yeah. Stuff's falling right out.
Robert Seth Whitaker was sentenced, this 33-year-old, this past last Thursday. It looks like he's been sentenced to 7 years in prison. They searched his home, and then they found drugs in there because he was on probation for drug charges. So that's when he was transported into the Walton County Jail. Once at the jail, they did a good old cavity search like they should. And
that's a tough job.
And they found a chunk of purple powder that, well, they didn't find it. It actually just fell out of his anus, they said.
Yep, just dropped right out.
Happy holidays.
Purple powder falling out of his anus. The powder was confirmed to be fentanyl. And they were like, all right, well, since he had that as his butt, let's go check out our patrol car to see if anything is in there. And there was some stuff in there. Now, we have heard before, like, when you find fentanyl like that, there was another story. They got to take those cars to be cleaned out.
Oh,
and
really?
they can be out of commission. Yeah, because fentanyl's so scary.
Wow.
It is. I mean, it's such a dangerous drug. It's so potent that if they're in there in the vehicles, they take those cars out of commission for a few months to get, like, super, super deep clean. There was one story we talked about not that long ago where it was like 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you hear people who just say they just touch it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what surprised me about the story. I mean, was it in a bag or something?
They said that the guy, it was in plastic bags.
Oh, it was in plastic bags. Okay.
But some of it came out. But that's the thing. In reading the story about what came out of his butt, it just says a purple chunk.
Yeah.
It had to have been a plastic bag. That guy would have been dead, right?
Yeah, it's going to say. I mean, that alone should have pretty much killed that dude.
Yeah, it had to have been a plastic bag. But
what a trooper.
So, yes, he did plead guilty to trafficking drugs and all this stuff. So, yeah, back in jail he is. And then we have a Uber driver who not only was he given rides. Okay, so excited, Greek.
The way you said it, rides.
He was also doing a little drug dealing. An Uber driver in Florida is facing charges. They said that he was selling mushrooms and LSD. Well, he sold it to the wrong person. This happened in Miramar. They said that this Uber driver, identified as John Alcott, smelled like weed when detectives got into his vehicle. Well, they started chatting with him, and he told them that he did have mushrooms for sale, but he didn't know. They didn't know that they were cops.
Okay. All
right, they were undercover. So, yeah, as they're talking to him, and he's like, yeah. He was like, you want some mushrooms? I got mushrooms for sale. He opened his glove compartment, revealing a large bag of shrooms, and the detectives were like, no, we're good. That's when they decided we need to contact the sheriff's office, and they did. But they had every right to arrest him. They said during what they called the transaction, and this was the following day, they decided to go back. He did sell, because they said no at first, he did sell investigators 134 grams of mushrooms. They said 10 mushroom capsules, 12 doses of LSD for $1,000. I don't know if that's a good deal or not.
I don't know. Sounds like
sign me up.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a bungo situation.
So
Bungo?
after they,
Whatever
yes,
it is.
bungo. So after they,
Bungo.
Oh,
so after they,
even better.
So during that transaction, like they were gonna buy that right on the spot, and he was like, "Hey, if we can't meet you, I'm also willing to mail you supply too."
Oh, wow!
Which is now an extra crime on top of that because you can't mail drugs. He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "So if you guys run out, I can mail supply to you." Well, in cooperation with the WCSO, right, and the CCSO detectives remained in contact with Elcat over the next several months. Why is this guy not getting arrested right on the spot?
That's what I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure they wanted to try to get him for like a real
More,
federal.
maybe.
Or maybe they were looking for like the bigger fish.
Maybe, but they
his supplier.
So this is already 2 times they're with this guy. One time they're like, "Nah, we won't take it." Then they met up with again, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna do this transaction."
Yep.
So they keep on going for several months. Investigation revealed that his Uber service would take him all over the state, and maybe that's why they said from Destin, Panama Beach, down south. They told Alcott that they would be coming back to the Miramar Beach area for vacation and would want to purchase more drugs.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, "Great, perfect. I got regulars now." So they reached
Business
out.
is growing.
Yeah.
My God, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah, they ended up reaching out to him, saying, "Hey, we're in the area now," and they arranged to buy more than a quarter pound of mushrooms and 200 doses of LSD in exchange for $5,000. While under surveillance, the deputy did stop Alcott's vehicle near the arranged meeting place and placed him under arrest, finally, for warrants stemming from the first undercover purchase. And it's so weird to me. You did an undercover purchase and you don't go to jail.
That is crazy.
Right?
Because the guy could have just left the country or took off or something like that.
Yeah.
And they let him go.
But they had it set up to do this. I don't understand why this is, but yeah.
Maybe they were, like I said, they're looking for a bigger fish.
That could
or
be,
maybe,
yeah.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Or his supplier. Maybe they were looking for a supplier.
Yeah. So they did find while searching his vehicle, shocker, more mushrooms and LSD that were intended for sale to the undercover detectives. And yes, he was booked into the Walton County Jail.
Imagine if he said that. I just sold you guys drugs. You
Yeah.
didn't book me.
You guys should go to jail. You took the drugs.
Yeah, what'd you do with all that stuff?
If you're a cop, you got to tell me.
That's right.
Actually, maybe they wanted multiple, multiple busts like that or multiple charges. That way, because you know how it happens. They get something gets pled down.
Okay, maybe.
Just an idea. I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah.
You could. I just found that very, very weird.
I do too, but like I said, sometimes they look for bigger fish or the bigger quantity, like Jimmy just said.
And this was a bigger quantity this time around, I believe.
Yeah, so they're like, hey, let me see what you got, and
Still illegal, small or big, but
yeah, of course. I'm shocked he did sell, and he just walked away and just like, see you later.
Yep. And they're like, we'll be back in a few months. And that is your Worth of Florida.
Great job there. Man, I tell you, this state never surprises me. It is the Penthouse Live at the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. Come on out and see us. I will definitely buy you a Tito's. The code word today is Charisse.
Charisse?
/ porn.
Oh, wow. How about that?
If you come up and say Charisse /
Just like that,
porn,
I lost my title. Just like that. Damn it.
I will buy you a Tito's. So, Jimmy, you have something in there that I thought was a little different. Let me say that about parking with events, but people do get pissed.
Well, I want to start with. I'm going to start with the three of you, and I'll answer myself too. Charisse, have you ever avoided an event or just going to something because the parking was going to suck and you knew it?
Yeah. I would say like concerts in Miami.
Okay.
Definitely, because they're a pain in the butt.
Greek?
And I don't know. I mean, I knew because I always get parking, like I would go valet or something like that. So I don't know. I don't think I would miss an event, you know what I mean? And say I'm not going to go. But I'm. Let's put it this way. I'm conscious if I know the parking's going to suck. Let me say that.
Okay. All right. At least it's on your mind. Franny, how about you? Have you ever actually avoided something or going to some place just because you knew the parking was terrible?
I don't think I have, and I've known the parking was going to be terrible, especially if I've like purchased tickets ahead of time or something. But not off the top of my head. I don't think I have. I think I just deal with it, or take a ride share.
All right.
I would even do that just to go downtown, like downtown Clematis. Like that's a
blank show.
I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna cuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. To do, too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I avoid it because of other reasons, but not because of parking.
Those reasons too. Yeah, but like the meter parking and the garage parking.
Yeah.
It's
Like
just annoying.
I do know, Jimmy, like people who won't go to certain restaurants because the parking's bad.
Yep. I did that, with Christmas shopping, right? I started doing more online shopping just because I didn't want to deal with the malls during Christmas time, which can obviously be tremendous. And that was part of it too. See, when I first saw this article, I was thinking about events, right? Because it's one of the reasons why I don't go to football games, or stuff like that, because you got to deal with parking. It takes hours sometimes to get out of these venues.
Yeah.
But even going to a shopping mall, something like that, can be a real problem. And 75% of us have skipped a social event just because we knew the parking would be such a hassle. And that's just a social event. So maybe that's just a party, somebody's friend's house, That was something that became a problem at our old house where when they started developing some of the land around us, we used to use that for parkings for our party. Yeah. We couldn't do that anymore. So people had to use just our driveway, and we didn't have a lot of space. So I can see where that would be an issue for some people. Most agree city centers tend to be the hardest places to find a spot. Yeah. 88% try to avoid paying for parking. That's another issue, right? Because it's getting to be very costly. We'll drive around for an extra 10 minutes looking for an open spot that's free. You ever do that? You ever just keep driving around looking for a free spot versus having to pay for one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's a bar that I enjoy going to every now and then. It's in Jupiter, and it's called Square Grouper. So if you've been there, you know parking can be a bitch there, and you got to get very lucky to get good parking there. And so you just drive around in circles. And my husband has, we'll go there, but we will drive all the way from our house and not find parking, and he'll get so frustrated in a matter of 5 minutes that we'll just end up going back home. And so I understand, so now it's not his thing to go. I'm always we'll eventually find a parking spot. But even with people who have house parties, especially during the holidays, my girlfriend, her man, they live on the water. And so for the boat parade, they're like, listen, we're not going to have a lot of parking because there's a lot of houses on the water who are going to have a bunch of cars. So they told everybody to Uber and make it easier that way.
You should say, why don't you just move your cars out of there and then we'll park cars?
Can we use your garage?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to be a good host, then what are you going to do? Why do I got to park?
Yeah. Maybe this is an appropriate drop.
It was nuts, but they gave you free parking in the meter.
They gave you free parking in the meter. Now, going along those lines, Franny, 57% have also used public transportation or Uber to avoid dealing with parking.
Yeah.
And that's something that we do, too, when we go over to parties. I mean, not only do we not have to worry about drinking then, but obviously it can be easier for parking and getting in and out whenever you want. The last stat on this is 2/3 of people who avoid paying for parking said that they'd be willing to pay if they could reserve a spot ahead of time. So that is just obviously a matter of availability, right? That's where some people have the issue there. And again, I mean, it's something that we see.
A lot of places or restaurants, people that I know a lot of time, they don't mind valet tipping, but they get mad when there's a charge for a restaurant. Say it's $10 or $15 to park a car.
On top of the tip?
Yeah, on top of that. That bothers them. There's a new restaurant just opened up. If you want, there's no parking, but if you want to go, valet's $15, whether it's 2 minutes or 3 hours. But people have
So you're forced to pay if you want to go to that restaurant because you said there's no parking.
Nope. I mean, well, let's put it this way. It's in downtown Boca. It's very hard to find a spot.
Okay.
So either you're not going to find one or you're going to walk. But, people have said to me, $15 is a lot. And I guess, people just get like that. I've always thought, even when you stay at a hotel, that should be free. I've always thought that. And it's not.
It's not. Believe me.
Yeah, you go down to Miami or hotels, it's, $100.
$70 we paid at the Lowe's.
Yeah.
One night.
Yeah. And I'm sure on weekends it's more.
That's ridiculous.
Man, I'm cheap because
that was on the weekend.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Saturday night.
Man, I'm cheap.
But there are some. Excuse me.
No. I was gonna say, real quick. Have you guys ever been in a garage and then you were charged let's say $50, but you didn't want to pay it, so you just followed the person in front of you and just speed past the.
Yeah, I don't do stuff like that.
Who does stuff like that?
I do that all the time.
No. You got to stick in the mouth.
I'm afraid that the thing is going to close on my on my car.
Not if you ride their ass really close.
Well, you know about riding people's asses.
Hold on, I'm taking notes. All right, so skipping school.
Yeah, skipping school. Yeah. You're
skipping
quality
parking.
Really
You guys have never done that?
Never.
No.
I got to scam parking? I'm like, really?
Oh, but even when there's no one there. There's no one there.
Yeah. If it's just a machine. I don't know. I think I'm always afraid that thing. I've seen it shut down. I don't want it to shut on my car.
I don't want to get a ticket like 6 months later for like $300.
They're not going to give you no ticket. I never got one.
On this show, we don't do anything illegal. Okay, I just want to let you know. Okay? We're totally
nothing but morals here.
That's it. There are some hotels where I was going to say that they'll charge you for valet, but if you do something in the hotel, they comp it. Like if you have dinner or if you go to the spa.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
yes.
but it doesn't matter if you stay overnight, which I think is rare. That I'm talking high end places, they'll comp you like if you use have dinner there, right? Or if you use a spa, but they won't comp you if you stay there, which blows my mind.
That's unreal. I can't imagine that. I just can't imagine that.
One morning I was talking to the manager. I'm not going to say the place. Very high end in Palm Beach, and I said to him,
and it's a hotel.
Yeah, and I said to him, you know what I find a little odd? Like if I come in here, and I could have lied and just say, hey, you know what I mean? I'm using a spa, whatever.
Yeah.
They validate it, you bring it out. But I stayed overnight, and I still spent like $65 to park the car. And I think that's odd.
Yeah.
But they comp you for using a service, and you're not staying.
Wow.
Because you would think as a hotel guest, you're more than
time, right? You're only there for a couple hours for the spa, but you're there overnight.
And you're spending way more money. Yes.
Yeah. So when you're staying there at a hotel overnight, you would think like that's comp. And then he's like, no, if you stay, we charge you.
I mean, like I just told you what you can do to avoid that.
But I don't know if you could do that at the place that he's talking about.
You can't do it there. Again, I'm a role model for society. I can't be skipping out on parking. My God. God, go watch some porn.
Going back to the article though, even just like where it's really, like super busy, and when we were down in downtown Stewart the other day, and we were looking for a spot to just so we could go get some lunch or something, and I mean there was nothing. We ended up leaving.
Yeah,
we left the area. We went back up further north and went to Miller's Ale House instead.
Like I said, it just happened with my husband and I. Same thing. We just went somewhere else. And that's whatever. I get it. If you can't find parking, you're not going to want to circle around for hours.
No. You definitely can. But I think, like, if at an event, if you go, people talk about all the events. Like, if you don't have parking for Hard Rock Stadium and you got to go one of the pay lots, it sucks. I mean, it's far to walk. I mean, it really is. And it's a pain in the ass. And people are like, I don't have parking. I don't want to go. We're at this event now. People, if you don't have valet, it's tough. You're going to walk. But, I can see where people say, hey, I'm not going to go. Miami Heat, where the Heaters play, there's a few cash lots around the place, but then the rest are further, and they're more expensive. So that's why I used to always park valet, and they rip you off.
Yeah, I think unless you have drive a Lexus or something, and then you get some kind of deal.
That's the Panthers.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's the Panthers, but they don't care. They'll charge you $80 for a game, like for valet. And then when you come out, if you come out when the game ends, you're sitting there until your next birthday. I mean, it's
leaving. Leaving's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, the cost has gotten really out of hand, but leaving, forget about it.
I had a buddy of mine go last week to the Hard Rock Friday night or Saturday night and to see a show, and he said he waited an hour and a half for his car in valet. And no exaggeration. It was just mob. Yeah, Saturday night, mob.
Derby.
Said, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kentucky
Crazy.
Derby.
Yeah.
The stories that you both mentioned.
Yeah, that's, that I expect because there's 100,000 people and it's a mob scene, but it's still brutal. I mean, like when you go to an event, it takes you 4 hours to get home or 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But yeah, I think a lot of people, like you said, when it comes in and even hits your mind, I think that sucks because it takes away from whatever thing you want to do. You know what I mean? Like you said, like Christmas time, like you said, the mall. People are like, I don't want to deal with the mall. Like you said, you'll shop online.
Yep.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are doing that these days. At least that's what I've noticed. I mean, I stepped foot in a mall in a long time. Just maybe it was last weekend, and I was just trying to find something to go down to Miami, and it was not busy at all. And did you know the mall closes at 8:00 these days?
Really?
Gardens Mall. I thought the mall was always 9:00. Yeah, they said it's ever since the pandemic. I was like, well, yeah, because we weren't even done. We got there at like 7, and then all of a sudden, all the stores start closing, and we're like, what's happening? And they're like, yeah, the malls close at 8. At least Gardens does.
I was going
during the week, or is that weekend as well?
It was on a weekend. This was a Friday night, I think.
That's weird.
And I think they close earlier on Sundays.
Always on Sunday. It's always been 6.
Yeah.
I just remember the mall being open until 9:00.
I was going to ask you to meet me tonight. I was going to buy you something for tomorrow, 8:30.
Yeah, I'll meet you there at 9, Franny. I'll be there. I'll buy you a nice big dinner.
Right?
I'll buy you an outfit for tomorrow.
I guess scam's gone.
Oh, damn. That means that sax at 9 o'clock tonight. That is crazy. It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday. If you ever had a situation where you did something petty to somebody because they broke up with you, let us know. You can call us at 877-927-6969.
If you ever ran the parking gate, let us know. 47142.
Yeah, that's big.
I know I'm not the only one that has done that.
Oh,
Come on, help me out.
now
people.
that I have no doubt.
On this show, you're the only one. Jimmy's never done it, or Francis, or myself.
Well, I saved a lot of money, so no shame in my game.
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about on the radio, there's definitely no shame in your game.
I mean-
That's how we love you. Maybe in the next hour you'll tell us another crazy, devious thing that you've done. So far, you got the porn and the parking. Can you think of anything else?
Not right now, but I'm sure I'll think of something.
All right, good. It is the
We're
Penthouse.
going to talk about McDonald's prices later. Maybe what have you done for a Big Mac?
Wow. Don't ask Sharice that.
We'll set this up.
Oh, yeah. Sharice loves a Big Mac. She texted me one time, 2 in the morning. She was, where can I get a Big Mac? I was like, what? Who's this? It is Francis, the Greek, Jimmy, and Sharice. We are at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge. Come on down, see us. I will buy you a Tito's. No doubt. The bar's not open. Ha ha. We'll come back with a trifecta on our big giveaway in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I want to lose weight myself. In
Oh my God,
good
you're going to
shape.
get Ozempic, aren't you?
I'm not going to get Ozempic. I'm just cutting calories, and it's working so far. If
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
This is a test from the Tampa Newsroom on Wednesday, February 28th of the Florida Breaking News Weather Cart. This is a test from the Tampa Newsroom on Wednesday, February 28th of the Florida Breaking News Weather Cart.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
We're taking a look at an accident here in Palm Beach County. That's going to be in Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound at Congress Avenue, currently blocking 2 left lanes. Stay to the right of that, heavy delays along the approach. As for 95 and the Turnpike, looking good so far, accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
FPL is looking at other ways to produce energy that down the line will reduce my bill.
My name is Amy. I've been with FPL over 6 years. There are so many initiatives to continue to deliver clean, reliable, and safe energy to our customers.
Learn more at FPL.com.
Hey there, drivers. It's Franny. And if you're thinking about upgrading to a new ride, well, it's time to make the smart move with GiveMeTheVIN.com. Just log in, enter your VIN number and a couple of picks, and bam, you're going to get your best offer fast. Trucks, exotics, you name it, they buy it. From $2,000 to $200,000. And GiveMeTheVIN.com, if they can't be your CarMax offer, they'll hand you $100, no questions asked. They'll even come to you, check in hand, ready to pay off your payoff. Rev up your selling experience with GiveMeTheVIN.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVIN.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
The hit true crime podcast Paper Ghosts is back with a haunting mystery in the shadows of the Ozarks. Season 4 unravels a darkly intriguing cold case from 1989 as a community continues to search for answers about a missing girl, various suspects, and a potential connection to BTK.
It's gone from, okay, we don't think something's quite right, to there's some worry going on now because now we've found some of her clothing.
Listen to Paper Ghosts on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the hottest ladies are in Palm Beach County. Open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. with a 5-star menu. And it's back. Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Put it on your calendar. $10,000. A chance to putt and win. 10 large, baby. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party. Peace.
Believe it or not, most small businesses don't have a 401k. If you don't have a 401k, you are missing out on the greatest wealth creation tool ever created. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and many 401ks are overpriced for the employer, have expensive and underperforming investment options, and have tedious administrative provisions. Not at Trajan Wealth. We can set up a 401k for a company for only $8 per employee, a $65 per plan fee, plus a small advisory fee. That's right, not thousands or even the tens of thousands you've been quoted. And do it all in less time than it takes to sit in traffic. If you have 5 or more employees, these 401ks will help you attract and retain top talent. And if you're an employee and don't have a 401k, tell your boss. Call Trajan Wealth today. Call 561-390-1000. That's 561-390-1000.
Services offered through a third-party partner.
How long has this garage door been broken? You know, you don't have to, move out and buy a new house just to get a garage door that works, right? We could just fix this one. If something is broken, you fix it. Faucet drips, fix it. Light bulb burns out, fix it. Dogs in heat, fix it. You figured you had to toss the whole thing in the recycling with your empty soup cans? Why are you not using an entire room in your house because of a lousy broken door? At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our technicians have the parts and experience to fix any garage door. Big, small, dented panel, rusty chain. We get your garage door working like new. You come home, drive right in, and snuggle up with that adorable litter of puppies you got. 'Cause I bet you didn't fix the dog either. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over and make it right. If you're lucky, the technician will take one of those puppies off your hands.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended Silver Unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah!
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Online only. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
This is Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
The Heat won their 5th in a row, beating Portland on the road. Jimmy Butler, back from his 1-game suspension, scored 22 with 9 assists. The Heat are 9-2 over the last 11 games. Hockey, the Panthers won for the 8th time in 9 games, edging Buffalo. Another solid game in net for Sergei Bobrovsky with 28 saves. And the NFL Combine continues. Teams continuing to meet with top prospects. On-field workouts begin tomorrow. I'm Matt McCoy.
The boundlessly capable all-electric EQS SUV from Mercedes-Benz with available transparent hood technology. So advanced, it can see through sheet metal. The vehicle's all electric. The feeling is all Mercedes. Learn more at MBUSA.com/EQS-SUV.
Hi, it's Jimmy from the Penthouse. And when Greek and I want to stay ahead of the game, we put on the iHeart Radio app.
That's right. Breaking news on pop culture, sports, entertainment. You get it all once you download the iHeart Radio app. And the best part, it's free, baby.
Don't live in the past. Get the latest music, news, and opinions in real time, just like Real Radio, with the iHeart Radio app, free in your app store.
We stay connected by listening to the iHeart Radio app, and you can get it today. Peace.
What Would Greek Do is brought to you by Monroe's of Palm Beach.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. Listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the Penthouse live at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge for the Cognizant Golf Classic. We're excited to be here for the next few days. At 11:45, you guys will be excited because, again, we are putting it on a silver plate for you. We're giving you a chance to win tickets to Dave Matthews. Everybody wants to go see Dave Matthews. I know I get a ton of text messages about it. You're going to get a great opportunity at 11:45. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
And good whatever to Francis.
Good whatever to you too, G-Man.
Whatever.
Good whatever.
Well, is it morning? Is it afternoon? Midday? And we don't want to bring Sharice on because every time she does, she says something crazy. Yeah. I mean, parking and stuff like that. I don't know what else you could have done, too. My God. I don't know if you fit on this show, to be honest with you. We're going to do a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, Ben Affleck, obviously, everybody knows he's with J-Lo. She's got a new movie coming out where she put a ton of money into it.
It's on Prime right now, so
Isn't
you
it?
can actually watch it. I can, too. It just looks so bad.
She put $20 million of her own money in it.
I know.
And then he said, like, he didn't want to be involved, and he never wanted to be a guy that was, like, a boyfriend on social media. But
It's about, like, her life, but in this weird reality kind of thing. Like, I don't know. It's very, very odd looking, and a lot of people turned down being in it.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg said no. Taylor Swift said no.
Ariana Grande said no. It's J-Lo's new movie.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
You did?
What'd you think?
Summer in Love or something?
It was cute. I
Yeah?
liked it.
The
I
one that's
enjoyed
all
it.
kind of weird?
It's like a long music video. Just think of it like that.
All right.
Yeah.
This Is Me
it
Now, I think it's
This
called.
Is Me Now. There you go.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It
All
was
right.
cute. It's only an hour.
Okay, I guess I can suffer through an
It's
hour.
like literally.
It sounds like most of your relationships.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm with
But
you,
no,
Franny.
It's not that bad.
I saw the trailer for it, and it just didn't interest me. And it's not that. It just kind of turned me off.
Me too, and I like J-Lo. I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm not super crazy about her voice either, so it is what it is. I feel like if it's a long music video with her singing.
Yeah, the singing wasn't so great, but she's an amazing performer.
Yes,
dancer,
yeah.
Sure.
So and she's beautiful
and
to look
she's
at.
good to look at.
Yes.
I agree.
So
She's
that's
easy on
why
the
I
eyes.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, and was Ben in it?
Yeah, he was. He played like this guy on the news, like he was a news anchor. Yeah,
Okay, so
it was
he
like
wasn't
a quick.
it.
Yeah. But it was like he didn't even look like Ben Affleck.
No, he said he didn't want to be like on social media with her every day
Got
and
it.
stuff like that. He goes, but I caved in, and again, I would have caved in for her too. So Ben, you're not doing any big sacrifice, but again, that's what he said. I like Ben Affleck. I think he's pretty cool. I love a lot of his movies, and obviously his new Dunkin' ad crushed it. Speaking of crushing it, the Miami Heat are crushing it on the highway. Yes, they are. They won again last night, and they covered. They beat Portland by 10. Jimmy Butler had a big game, 22 points, and the Heat have now won 6 games in a row on the road, and I believe they've covered all 6. Our Panthers won last night, 3-2 over Buffalo. They are now 39-16-4 is their record. And the NFL Draft will be here before you know it, April 25th to the 27th. Every single day there's different stories of who's trading up, who's going to pick who, franchise tag on certain players, so many different things. So it is unbelievable, the draft in the NFL, how much they control still, even when there's no games going on. People, to me, it's still the number one sport and the number one thing people are concerned about. And that is your Greek's trifecta. Jimmy, you said you have somebody on hold?
Yeah, we do. We got Mike from Green Acres on the line. Hey, Mike, welcome to the Penthouse. How you doing today, buddy?
Good, Jimmy, Franny, Greek, and Sharice. How you guys doing?
Good. What's up, buddy?
Doing good, Mike.
Good. Having a good time at the, I'm not even going to say the name of it because I can't pronounce it, but
it's fantastic.
It's
one of the best times I've had on a Wednesday.
Yes, you got it right. The Cognizant. Yeah, it's good. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, good. Anyway, I came in late on yesterday's phone call about the $50 scratch-off ticket that Greek you had purchased.
Yeah,
with your buddy.
yeah. Me and my friends, we got a couple books, and we didn't do too well.
Yeah, but a couple of books. I think you gave the wrong info, but I'm not going to, argue about it.
What do I say?
Maybe you got a good deal on a book, but I pay a little more money on a book when I was buying them.
How much was it?
But I paid like $1,500.
Yeah, I think we invested $2,000.
For 2 books.
Yeah, for 2 books.
Yeah, and 2 books are 20, right?
Well, that don't make.
Yeah, and maybe that's what he just got for $2,000. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it probably was, a book, and it was $500. Probably, yeah. All right, well, you did so, I guess, right?
No, we had our ass kicked.
No.
He wouldn't have brought it up the story if they won.
Yeah. I don't ever say when I win. It's rare.
Yeah.
Rare.
It's all about bitching.
That's it. That's what makes the country go round.
But you should get at least when I used to buy the tickets you get at least half of if you spend $1,500, you should get at least $7.50.
We didn't get half. We didn't come anywhere near it.
Wow, you got a bad book.
Yeah,
obviously.
I'd say so.
Good one.
No winners. He's a bad book.
I mean, you go to track, you lose 8 races. Bad day at a track. You think? Yeah. I mean, yeah, we got our ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why it's called gambling. You know what? You take a chance. The Lord is with you. Sometimes he is. Sometimes he's not.
Is he? When you're
boy.
When you're gambling?
Yes. He's always with you.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
I thought he had other things he had to do.
Hey, Greg.
Yes, sir.
I got a neighbor who goes down to the casino, one of the 4 casinos.
Mm-hmm.
He goes down every 10 days with $600.
Okay.
He's an older man, and he doesn't care. Whatever happens, you know. So it's $1,800 a month.
Does he win? Does he lose?
Yeah, he doesn't say much either. But if he hasn't won anything great yet, but he does, whatever. If he loses the $600, boom.
Tell him if he wants to save on gas, meet me for a cigar and vodka, and I'll charge him $500. And he gets $100 in his pocket, and he gets to hang with me for a couple hours. How's that sound?
Well, he's
winning.
He saves $100. I'll tell him some good stories. We'll have a cigar and we'll hang out.
He'll enjoy the cigar, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He smokes like a chimney. Yeah.
So he's $600 every 10 days.
Yeah, can I say the name of the casino?
You can say whatever you want.
It's Coconut Creek.
All right, well, nice.
Yeah.
And they know him every 10 days.
I'm sure they know. He's dropping $2,000 a month. They know him.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's $24,000 a year, and that's cash. So that's about $34,000, and the other way. So happy holiday. At least the guy's having a good time. I mean, if you're gambling and you're having fun, it's not affecting your life, and your lights are on, then do it. But if it's affecting your life or stuff like that, don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I worry about. Paying the bills, and I know what kind of backup plan I have. So we shall see. I'll get you some good news one of these days.
I'm sure you will. Don't worry about it. At the end of the day, the groundhogs all our mailbox mail-in anyway, so don't worry about it. Appreciate it.
In the end, Franny, the groundhogs are in the mailbox mailing. Mm-hmm.
Happy belated birthday, Green.
Love you, bro. Thank you. 877-927-68.
Groundhogs are in the mailbox mailing. That is the new one for me.
Hurry up, ladies. This is not going to last long.
Oh no, it's not. Hey, and maybe
forever.
And maybe you want to husband him up, and if you can, you might want to know that we've always heard when you get in a relationship, people talk about, oh, you gain weight in a relationship. It's just something that's said. You get comfortable with each other. It happens. It looks like men are actually more likely to gain weight after getting married
because they're more depressed.
And women are probably. Yep. They did. They analyzed. They did some data according to this, and a new study suggests that husbands tend to gain weight and get lazier after tying the knots.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
You all right there? Need a minute?
Yep. You're like, I got her. Now I don't have to do anything else. So, yeah, they do. And within 5 years of getting married. So it's not right away.
Oh, it's not the first week.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Right. It's not the first week. They said they tend to start eating more and exercising less, leading to a higher BMI. Marriage is associated with 5.2% an increase in being overweight and 2.5% increase in obesity for males. Marriages.
Wow.
Yeah.
So stay single.
They say that, evidence didn't find evidence of the same happenings to married women. So we try to still keep it together for you guys.
Because eventually it's going to crap out. You're like, I got to go back out there. So I got to always look good.
They call the phenomenon happy fat is what they called it. Yes, where yes, you're very very happy.
That's nice.
In your marriage. So it's not because you're miserable. It's because you're happy and you're like, she loves me for who I am.
Do you think people actually think, while I'm married, I don't have to do anything anymore?
I think that is a mentality.
I never thought
I don't know if it's a conscious thought, but I think it is one of those, well, now we're together, we're comfortable, we're happy. I don't have to turn it all the time. I don't have to, always look my best all the time because she loves me for me, kind of. And same thing, vice versa. He loves me for me. I think that could be a mentality because you want to, when you're in the dating game or you're not with somebody, I think you always put your best foot forward.
Well, that's what they always say when they say somebody's having an affair. They start going to the gym, they dress differently, and that's one of the tell signs. What do you think, Sharice? Think when people get married, they get lazy?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I've never been married. I'm like the worst person to ask.
I know. That's why I asked you.
Oh, well. Makes sense.
That's why I asked you, because I know you're the worst person to ask. How about if you're in a relationship? Do you get comfortable? Do you start saying, I don't have to do it anymore?
No.
No?
Start packing on the pounds, beer belly.
Yeah.
Scratching your nuts all the time. She'll be here.
No one's made me that happy yet.
That's sad.
Goals.
There's a guy out there that's going to make you happy.
Yeah, no, I know.
There is. Don't give up on love, please.
Oh, no.
Or pay for it.
No.
877-927-6969. Remember the line about the groundhog. That is the number to call if you guys want to get involved
Still
with the show.
trying to put that together.
I think we all are.
Can't remember it. Don't know what it was. But I know what this is. This is Dave Matthews Band, and I know you want to go. And we have a pair of tickets to go see the Dave Matthews Band right now for one of two big shows. Now, it's only one of the two shows, and we don't know which night you can go. So it's either going to be Friday, May 24th, or Saturday, May 25th. We find out from Live Nation when they send us the tickets. But if you're available to go either one of those nights, give us a call right now, 877-927-6969. We're going to play a little game called He Said, She Said. And if you, I'm going to read you a quote. If you can guess who said it, whether it was Franny, whether myself, or whether it was Greek, you guess that correctly. I've got the audio to back it up. We're going to send you to see the Dave Matthews Band either Friday, May 24th or Saturday, May 25th. One of two big shows. He's going to be, I don't have where he's going to be. Is it going to be, I think?
Yeah, he's, I think, financial.
It is, I think, financial? Okay, that's what I thought. So I see the phone lines are already blown up. I'm going to get some people lined up. I'll let you guys know when we're ready, and we'll get going with our game, okay?
877-927-6969. If you want to win a chance to Dave Mattis. Whatever it is.
Matthews?
Whatever.
Dave Matthews Band.
Actually, you win the tickets. You won't win a chance.
Yeah, you win the tickets.
Not to Dave Mathis. It's Dave Matthews.
The cover band.
Whatever, Franny. Who cares?
Yeah, it's just
They
a
know
show.
what it is. Looking for tickets.
Yeah,
for the
they
Yankees.
know. Come on.
I'm trying to get this out. I'm trying to get some tickets to the Yankees and Marlins Monday night for Marlon Mike. So if anybody's got a pair they're not using, call me. 877-927-6969. Don't call now. Call later. And don't forget, get over to Monroe's on Saturday night. They have a chance for you to win $10,000, a putt contest. Sharice, you should get involved. 10 G's. Stop by Monroe's. Are you good with a putter?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see you putting it right in the hole.
Yeah, every time.
$10,000. You got a chance to win at Monroe's Saturday night. Beautiful ladies, 5-star menu, and it's Monroe's at Palm Beach. Get over there. Every day is a great day at Monroe's. It makes a good day a great day, but get over there Saturday night for your opportunity to win $10,000 in a putting contest for 10 grand. I've been at it the last few years. That's a lot of fun. And I know last year nobody won, but you got a good chance. So get out there and try. And you also have to tell them if you ever played professional golf, they don't want any ringers in there.
Oh, I understand that, but how would they know?
Well,
is it just,
well,
based on honesty?
Yeah.
Honor system?
Yeah, you accept everybody to be honest, like Sharice, and then you go by there, you say, okay, have you ever played professionally?
Speaking of, normally Sarah B is on your side, Sharice, but she said when it comes to those parking garages, she's like, I'm the person, if I see the car behind me trying to ride close to squeeze out behind me, I'm slowing down after I clear the gate, she said.
Damn, Sarah, I don't like people like
she
you.
said, I did it when I lived in a gated apartment complex, too, when people try to get in without using their card.
Yeah.
She said she will slow her car down so you can't
Damn,
right
that's happened
through.
to me a couple times.
Yep.
Damn, I like you, Sarah, but I just don't like that part.
You don't like that part?
Well, you're not going to always have to agree on everything.
Come on, be a good citizen.
Be a rebel?
A good citizen.
Come on, help
And don't pay.
people out.
Because when you're not paying, that makes the rate go up for other people like us who pay.
They'll be okay. They're charging freaking $50 to park. They're all right.
Sharice, some of the things you're coming out with today,
I'm just
really,
saying.
your character's in question.
Single-handedly destroying inflation here, Sharice. I tell you what, I'm very disappointed.
Are we ready, Jimmy?
We are ready, and we're starting today's contest with Eric. Eric is on the line with us. Eric, welcome to the Penthouse. How you doing today, buddy?
Doing well, thanks. How you guys doing?
Doing awesome.
Excellent, Eric. Glad to hear it. Let's see if we can get you set up. What, you big Dave Matthews fan?
Yeah, I've been a few times.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get you there again. I'm going to read you a quote, Eric. All you got to do is tell us. Did Greek say it? Did Franny say it? Or did I, Jimmy, say it? If you guess it correct, I'm going to play the audio to back it up, and we're going to get you there, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Here is your quote. Give me that tang. Give me that tang. Did Greek say that? Did Franny say that? Or did I, Jimmy, say that?
I'm going to go with you.
Oh, and I'm sorry about that. That was...
Give me that tang.
That was Miss Francis. She's the one
I do
that
like
wanted
tang.
the tang. Yeah, that's good. Did you still get that?
I do, yes.
Okay. Sorry about that, Eric. Next up, we have Steve on the line for our next contestant. Steve, welcome to the Penthouse. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Excellent.
You good, G-Man?
I'm good.
Yeah, great. Awesome. Okay. Yeah.
Excellent.
Make sure you're...
Steve, let's see if we can make you even better by winning a pair of one show here for the Dave Matthews Band coming up May 24th or May 25th. I'm going to read you a quote, Steve. Just let us know. Did Greek say it? Did Franny say it? Or did I say it? And your quote is... Oh, here's one. All right. It's going to take a bit, so hang tight. Could you bend your head a little? I want to see if it fits. Could you bend your head a little? I want to see if it fits. Did Greek say that? Did Franny say that? Or did I, Jimmy, say that?
I'm going to have to go with Greek.
Yeah, that's right. Because, that makes sense.
Could you bend your head a little? I want to see if this fits. What?
What?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe that was AI. Maybe I made Greek say that AI. All right, great job, Steve. Now I'm going to put you on hold, Steve. If you can hang in for a couple minutes when we go to break, I'm going to get back on the line with you off air, and we'll get you set up with those tickets. Okay, buddy?
All right, thank you very much.
All right, that's how you do it right there, kids.
Great job, Jimmy. Thank you for the help. And again, thanks to our listeners. Always appreciate you guys tuning in. And I'm glad we just made another person happy with going to see a great concert. That's something that is in high demand. This is in high demand every year. And we're at the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. So you guys want to stop by and say hi, I will buy you a Tito's. And love to see you. And all you have to say is Sharice/porn.
And it's free to get in here, right? Because we know that we're next to or very close to the Bear Trap, which you have to have an extra ticket besides the ticket to get into the Cognizant Classic to get into there. But we are right there, and we have fantastic views. They have great cocktails. So make sure you come on out, say hi. We'll be here until 2 o'clock and back at it again tomorrow.
Yes, we'll be here at 2 o'clock and then tomorrow. So if you guys don't get an opportunity today, please come out tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not buying anybody drinks, but today I will do it. So you got to move.
There's gonna be too many people tomorrow.
You're out tomorrow.
Because that's actually where they tomorrow's when they tee off. Today
Yeah.
I believe is a pro am.
Yeah. So it'll be more people today, and I can't do it. Things are tough all over. You don't know what it's like. Man, what a beautiful day, though. The weather is just gorgeous. If you can't get out here, try to get out here over the weekend. Obviously, it's going to be fun. And Sunday, I know, is always a crazy day here. And we will have the conclusion of the tournament. Daniel Berger we're going with. From our good friend Jeremy, the pool guy who likes him. Jimmy, you got him for top 20, you said, right?
I do, yeah. Finishing in the top 20 at plus 180.
I think that's a great bet.
Yeah, why not, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
Get a hot tip like that from Jeremy, got to put a couple bucks on it.
I think it's good. It really is. Top 20 for plus 180. That's a great bet. So many different things you can bet on with PGA and all sports. So get on the Hard Rock app. You'll enjoy yourself, and you can bet on sports and have fun and just kick back with your friends. Another thing you enjoy and do it a whole group of people. Golf is an interesting game to bet because I think it's cool because you get 4 days. As long as the guy makes the cut, you get your money's worth. And I think that's something to root for. But, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I didn't even know who this guy Daniel Berger was. I'm not a big golf fan. Obviously, everybody knows it. I know the household names, but I never heard of this guy's name before that. I talked to one of my buddies last night, and he said, yeah, he's got a shot. So, I mean, to win the whole tournament, he's 30-1 to win the whole tournament.
I mean, and again, it's just like everything else, whether it's basketball, NFL, Major League Baseball. The Hard Rock app has so many things. You can get a winner. You can do top 5, top 10, top 20. You can do certain matchups between different players. You can even bet what country the winner will be from. Things like that. First round leader. Is another thing that you can do. Let's see, can you do second round? I'm trying to see. I mean, that's just the thing. You got to look around and see what else they have. Specials, R. Henley to make the cut, CM Young to make the cut, even stuff like that. Rory to make the cut. You can do something like that. Nationalities, like I said, the top American that's going to win will place. To top Australian, stuff like that. So they've got all kinds of opportunities up there to wager, just like in the football.
That's great. Is it in front of you? Do you have what is Rory's odds to make the cut, or did you?
Let's see, to make the cuts. Let me go tournaments.
I'm guessing they're pretty high because he's got the highest odds to win.
I would think.
No, he does.
No, I'm saying
it's
to make
plus 700.
Yeah.
Let's see. Matchups.
Yeah, I would say it's got to be good odds. And I would think he's at least...
Well, yeah,
to make the cut is yes, minus 700 is a yes for him to just make the cut.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that big. I know we talked about it a little bit, but the match that they did here in West Palm that they always do. It's a charity event that they do with golf, and a lot of time they do pro golfer with like an athlete or something. And this year it was pro golfers, but from the PGA, from the LPGA.
That's cool.
And they matched them together, and Rory's team did win this time around. I believe that was Monday night, maybe Monday or Tuesday they did that.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Like I said, I think it's good if you could bet somebody to be in the top 20 because you definitely got a shot. Yep. There's no doubt about it. Plus 180 with Berger, I think that's a great bet.
Yeah, they have somebody who's familiar. I guess he does live in Jupiter. Berger, Daniel, lives in Jupiter, went to FSU, and like most pro golfers, has a smoke show of a wife. And you're right, most golfers do.
That's not important.
Yeah. Who comes up with that stuff?
We call those wags, right?
Who cares if his wife's hot? Come on. Not going to bet the guy because his wife's hot. What'd you say, Jimmy? Plus 180?
Yeah, plus 180. Yeah. Jump all over that, pal.
I'll be like, Burger, I heard your wife is hot. You're the Burger, she must be the fries. It is the Penthouse, and we are live at the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge. Come on up. We'll be here a few more hours. Love to buy you Tito's, and it'll be your pleasure to meet me. I can guarantee it. Franny, Jimmy, and Francis, and...
You already said it.
All right, whatever. Sharice, we're here. We're rocking and rolling. Come on by. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be. I've been everywhere, man. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is a test of the Florida Breaking News card from San Antonio.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
We're taking a look at an accident here in Palm Beach County. That's going to be in Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound at Congress Avenue, currently blocking 2 left lanes. Stay to the right of that, heavy delays along the approach. As for 95 and the Turnpike, looking good so far, accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Their all-in-one platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. And Indeed's interview tool lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from their website. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured due to a car accident or a medical malpractice issue, a slip and fall, or any kind of injury due to a fault of another, their team can help you. Board-certified personal injury attorneys. They can help you determine the responsibility party and pursue the damages and justice you deserve. Contact them at 561-689-8180, 561-689-8180. No fees unless they win. Jason Weiser, my attorney for over 20 years.
If you're looking for the yard of your dreams, look no further than Moon Valley Nurseries. America's largest box tree grower is now open in Riviera Beach. Here you'll find a wide assortment of mature trees and hedges to choose from. Work with our dedicated nursery pros to plant your dream yard. Whether you're looking for instant privacy, a relaxing oasis, or a statement piece, Moon Valley Nurseries is here for you from planning to planting. Call 561-295-8852 to schedule a free design consultation or come see us at 3200 Broadway in Riviera Beach.
But Neo's fiberglass. Maybe you want your dream custom car fabricated and brought to life. Maybe you need your boat repaired. When you think of fiberglass, think of Benio Penthouse Fiberglass. They specialize in fiberglass repair, race car body fabrication, body restoration, custom car kits. They even offer custom mold fabrication. It's all at Penthouse Fiberglass. Call them at 561-255-0805 or visit PenthouseFiberglass.com and tell them that Brian Mudd sent you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, go to forthepeople.com to see cases just like yours. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
News Nation invites you to spend Sundays on the Hill.
I am Chris Stirewalt, and we are joined by a superb panel today.
The Hill Sunday with Chris Stirewalt takes you inside the halls of Washington.
Here's the thing.
The Hill Sunday with Chris Stirewalt premieres Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern on America's fastest growing cable news network, News Nation. You have a new home and a news network that respects all Americans. To find News Nation, go to joinnn.com.
The hit true crime podcast Paper Ghosts is back with a haunting mystery in the shadows of the Ozarks. Season 4 unravels a darkly intriguing cold case from 1989 as a community continues to search for answers about a missing girl, various suspects, and a potential connection to BTK.
It's gone from, okay, we don't think something's quite right, to there's some worry going on now because now we've found some of her clothing.
Listen to Paper Ghosts on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Without the ones like you who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Get ready for our 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, presented by The Hartford, live at South by Southwest. March 11th, we'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year, and you'll help decide who wins Podcast of the Year. Vote now at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
YouTube is the streaming partner of the 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, and we'll be honoring Rotten Mango with the Innovator Award presented by YouTube. Tune in live Monday, March 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern on iHeartRadio's YouTube channel. You won't want to miss this.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
From the Gordon & Partners Weather Center, have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday. It will be a little bit warmer this afternoon with our temperatures in the low 80s. Still comfortable, though, with low humidity. Southeast wind near 15 miles per hour. We'll see a few clouds returning for the day tomorrow, along with a few inland isolated showers on your Thursday. We're going to stay near 80 degrees for the rest of the week.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies.
This year, Dell Technologies wants to help you do amazing things with their best tech. For a limited time only, save on select next-gen PCs, like the XPS 13 Plus, powered by Intel Core processors, and more. Save now at Dell.com/deals.
In Florida, hurricanes are a part of life. Our Category 5 storm catcher screens, shutters, and high-impact windows will help protect your home from hurricane winds, rain, and airborne debris. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in the Penthouse on a beautiful Wednesday. We are at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge. Stop by and see us. Love to see you. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello and good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Francis.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon.
And now it's time for some fun facts.
It's Freddy's Fun Facts. So, if you listened this morning, you probably heard Jimmy play something that let us know today is National Pancake Day. Now, how many National Pancake Days are there? I felt like
Seems like 3 a year.
Feels like a bunch.
I feel like we just had one.
Was this Silver Dollar Day?
So I ended up just finding some random, because you're like, we've already done this before. So these are some maybe you've never heard of. So I had to dig deep into finding some pancake facts you may not have known. Did you know that chefs used to use snow in their pancakes?
Snow. Actual snow.
A long, long, long time ago.
Oh, man, hopefully no dog stuff.
There are recipe books. Yeah, no yellow snow.
Yeah.
There are recipe books from the 19th century that chefs would add some real snow to their pancake batter mix to give them a bit of a boost in the fluffiness. Sticks is what they said. It made them fluffy.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so why don't they do it anymore? They say...
Probably found out it wasn't healthy.
Snow?
Yeah, smell
How's
it.
it not? Yeah.
Well, it's terrible for you, Freddie. Haven't you heard?
That frozen water is so bad for you.
I'm just saying, maybe a dog came by they're worried about, or a bear.
Okay.
Draft.
All right. Whatever you
or
say.
caught a draft.
Back in 1991 in September, a group of German hikers discovered a ice mummy, and this was in the I think it's the Altstal Alps, which is somewhere between Austria and Italy. And they named the mummy. It's named Otzi the Iceman, who was estimated to have lived around over 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
But they said they found traces of food, which suggested at the time of death he was enjoying some primitive type of pancake.
Oh, wow. So his last meal was a
died while
pancake.
he was eating a pancake.
Wow.
I hope he didn't choke on the pancake.
Me either, but that's not bad
probably
way to
how he died, yeah, because they put snow in it. He was in the Alps, you said, right?
Yeah, you never know.
It was.
It's not a bad way to die, though. Maybe that or a lap dance.
Right uh-huh. Dying, doing that? What?
Getting a lap dance?
Okay. The highest pancake flip was over 3 meters high. Yep, flip it. They also claim here the biggest pancake weighed 3 tons.
3 tons?
3 tons. The world's biggest pancake ever.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
It's a lot of batter.
For 3 tons, yeah.
The record for pancake eating stands at 73 in 1 hour.
Wow, that's a 73 pancakes.
Yeah.
I think I could do about 3. And that'd be a lot.
The record for most pancakes served, 8 hours, 14,280 pancakes.
Where's that, at Waffle
This
House?
happened at Pancake Day, Centerville in Iowa.
Hey, all you can eat.
Keep them coming. Oh, my God,
Yep.
that's a ton.
Yep, this happened at the Pancake Day Centerville in Centerville, Iowa. And this was 2021, September. They said that a lot of eggs were cracked that day.
Oh, I'm sure. The chickens weren't happy.
What?
Sure, the chickens weren't happy. You saw a lot of eggs were cracked.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
What do you think
like
produces
your,
the egg?
I want my eggs cracked. Have you ever
like your commentary? What?
Have you ever seen that clip with Tiffany Pollard?
No.
Remember New York from Flavor of Love?
Yes.
She had another reality TV. And they were like trying to compete for her love.
But that was so long ago. I don't remember.
Oh,
yeah.
anyway, there was a scene where she's like, "I'm not fooling around. I'm looking to get my eggs cracked now. I'm married."
Like she wants a baby?
Yeah,
Is that
she
what
wants
you're
a
saying?
baby. She wants to get married.
I was like, is that what you mean? She wants a baby?
Oh, this is talking about scrambled eggs. A little different.
Different kind of eggs.
I
Oh,
was
really?
like,
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I came tardy to the party.
to go along the lines there with Charisse, I always like that meme that the girl goes, "How do you like your eggs? Fertilized."
Yep. About 2% of Americans hate pancakes.
Oh.
It's not many.
That's
It's not
good. More
many.
for us.
2%. You know, I don't hate them, but it's not my first thing on my breakfast list when I'm on there. Give me something with bacon and eggs all day.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
Oh, my God. Imagine that. Imagine that.
And that's so weird.
So crazy.
It's so weird.
So weird.
So cosmic.
So weird. The record for flipping pancakes stands at 140 minutes. They say Australian celebrity chef, his name is Brad Jolie, proved himself to be an unbeatable force when it comes to flipping pancakes. He flipped a pancake 140 times in 1 minute.
In 1 minute?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. Whew.
Yep. There's actually a dude who ran a marathon while flipping a pancake.
The whole 26 miles?
Yeah. They call him Mike, the Pancake Man. He completed a marathon in Buffalo, New York while flipping a pancake. They said he completed the race at Niagara Falls in just over 3 hours. That is a great time. Not just for a pancake, but for flipping a pancake every 1.8 seconds.
Wow. It's amazing. Some people
the entire time?
Yes, every 1.8 seconds.
Why?
Some people are so talented.
I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know why.
What made him think about doing that?
People, because to have some kind of weird world record.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
To get into the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, but can you imagine? I mean, first of all, running a full marathon in just over 3 hours is great time. Like, I know people who do them, like, for the Boston, it's like 2.5 or whatever, but he's flipping a damn pancake while he's doing that in a pan.
Did you know that if you have a Guinness Book of World Records, like a record in there, you never have to go to, you don't pay to go to Disney?
I do not believe anything.
You don't what?
You don't have to go to Disney.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen.
Where'd I lose you?
And so here we go. Right?
Did. Where
did I lose
You lost me
Yeah.
at did.
Right? So,
that hurt.
And according,
That hurt.
this is and finally here, this is the official National Pancake Day because according to this fun fact, Pancake Day is always 47 days before Easter.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Pancake Day. Yeah, which I don't know if this is accurate. You can do your math right now, but according to this, that's what they say. And there you go for your fun facts on a National Pancake Day.
Great job, Francis. You're crushing it today. Unbelievable. Jimmy, who you got on hold?
We have our good friend Greg Rice checking in with us. Hey, Greg, what's going on, little buddy?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Great, Greg. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, Franny.
What's up, Greg?
Dad, you know why Therese now only watches Japanese porn?
I don't know, Greg. Why does she only watch Japanese porn?
Yeah, since it's censored, she can now watch it with her mom.
Wow.
She said, ew.
Man, you guys know how to take it lower than I could.
Well, you put it out there. So,
I mean, hey, yeah.
He's a big fan of yours, though.
I've never watched Japanese porn.
It's anime, right? Isn't that what it is?
I have then.
Is that what he was referencing, anime
I
porn?
thought he meant like with Japanese people.
Yeah, I think that's what they like, right? It's anime. Well, I mean, I'm sure that's considered Japanese porn too, but I think Japanese is the anime. I think so. I think that's what they consider it. Anime.
You're the porn expert. We wouldn't know.
You know, I've seen
Jimmy
it.
knows too.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Well,
that what it
there's
is?
just regular where you got, bukkake and all kinds of different stuff.
That is something different.
It all falls under usually the Japanese style.
Would you say you still watch a lot of porn now, or that phases out?
I still watch it, but not a lot.
No.
8
hours a week?
God, that's long.
That's a lot.
What?
No, I just
Really?
have like a,
Yes.
8? Is a lot?
That's a lot.
He does a day.
I'm watching it now.
That's awesome.
You are one to multitask. Good for you.
I mean,
I'd be so distracted.
Multi-screens.
I'd be so distracted.
I've watched porn while driving before.
Driving?
Yeah.
Damn.
You ever done that?
Crazy.
No, I've not. I love I love she gets so surprised when we don't do things that she does.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, no, you guys, no, never. Maybe I could listen to it. I like listening to podcasts.
Hey, let me know when you're on the road. I'm out.
Right? That sounds very dangerous, doesn't it?
It does,
I mean,
yes.
all you gotta do is just
You
put
would
the
listen to
phone
porn while you're driving?
No, I kid.
my
I'm just saying,
God.
I can't
You watch
focus on
porn and
watching.
you're driving?
Yeah, you just put the phone on the dash.
I know how to do
And
it.
then-
It just it's crazy. By yourself or with people in the car?
No, by myself, obviously.
These four old people next to us are just listening to Greg yell. They're looking over like, oh my.
I'm not yelling, Franny.
We're at a golf tournament, which are normally supposed to be very quiet.
Surprise.
I changed trends. I mean, this is what it is. Live, kick it up a little. Girl says, yeah, I think that's very dangerous, first of all, and you're endangering other people. Every hour you're surprised. What, were you in a road by yourself in the middle of the
It was
country?
actually on the highway, but it was like a big...
Nobody's around, but I'm on the highway.
No, but it was like, open. I was
What time was
in the
this?
car. Oh, man. I would say maybe like, it was late. Like maybe like 8. It was like late.
That's
not
late.
that late.
I mean, it was late enough for like no one to really be on the highway.
Now,
like
please
that.
That's
don't
normally like 4 in the morning or
Yeah,
3 in the morning.
I was gonna
8
say.
o'clock.
I think the drugs have kicked in. Now, while you're driving and watching porn, we're talking to Charisse now. Please don't tell me you're also doing other things. Oh my God! How do you?
What kind of
steer?
car do you drive?
How do you
So
steer?
what kind of car do you drive? So I make sure I'm not around.
Oh my God! I
I looked at that one time.
Are you sure you can't believe this? I can.
It's not that hard to do.
I can.
Well, I know.
Oh, they're so not wet. I mean, women's different, but there's so many guys right now going, yeah, it's not that hard to do.
Wacka.
I can't see even popping in your mind like, hey, I'm going to take care of myself, driving and watch porn. Imagine if you got pulled over. What would you have said to the officer?
No, I would have zipped up in time.
Yeah, you have time to handle yourself, or like to fix
You're free to go,
yourself up.
ma'am.
Right?
Great one.
Probably. Well, I told you there was my friend's got in a pretty bad car accident, and he used to play rugby all the time, and now he can't anymore because of this car accident. But they were sitting at a light trying to get off 95 on Donald Ross over at the exit ramp.
Poor choice of words.
They weren't trying to get off. Literally. Yeah, they weren't trying to get off. But the girl behind them, no. So they were sitting at the light waiting to make a turn, and there was a few cars, and she was filming herself doing dirty things on OnlyFans as she was driving, and she just slammed right into all of them. And they've been dealing with,
terrible.
they have been dealing with all kinds of back issues since then, and
That's
had to go,
terrible.
like I mentioned. But yeah, she was filming herself to put on her OnlyFans page while she was driving her car. When she got out of the car, she was basically completely nude. And they said she jumped out because, of course, she was in shock. They're like, put some clothes on. This is daylight. They just came home from a wedding.
Oh.
This is like afternoon time.
Oh, that's sad. See, Charisse, the things you
Yeah.
start in our society.
Well, she's not filming herself, though. Like,
No, I'm not
this
filming
girl was
myself.
filming,
You're not?
driving, and yeah.
All right, well, that's like saying
Right.
you lost 30,000 at the track and the
Just-
other guy lost 25. It's still bad.
Just like it.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Same. It's like the same thing. It's almost like the same thing.
I'm shocked. I really am.
Really? I don't think that's shocking.
You don't think
not
it's
a big deal.
shocking to drive your car?
There was no one around. It was dark out. You know, I had tints, so.
It's 8 o'clock at night. That's not late. 3 in the morning's late.
Well, I don't know exactly. I just know it was late enough where there wasn't a lot of traffic.
It was dark.
Yeah, I know. God, they're like,
It was dark out.
I know. Well, I'm trying to be respectful. This one's yelling.
oh, no, they're just sitting closer to us.
Oh, no.
Coming closer.
You're attracting a crowd.
That's right. They're coming closer. Randy said I was kicking him out.
They really are.
Oh,
They
man.
did come closer. I know.
I mean, so you had 3 things this show today. I'm just surprised that not only that you said. So I give you credit for that.
You're welcome.
The parking thing, trying to stiff other people to pay your tabs. Not great.
A lot of that.
They're only paying their own. They're not paying mine.
But still, you're trying to break the law, which I don't respect. Okay, the first thing, then you cut school, which I do respect, and you went home and watched porn. That takes stone to admit that.
Yeah.
And then this one, actually watching porn. So do you think you have a porn problem?
No, not anymore.
Or any less. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like things are well in hand, if we know what you mean.
The same.
I'm going to have to be Dr. Greek here for a minute.
No, not anymore.
Do you
Definitely
think
back in the day, yeah, for sure.
This might have affected
no.
your relationships.
Are you going to psychoanalyze her right now?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
If you watch so much porn, then maybe that's why you think you're not getting satisfied.
She never said that.
I've never said I wasn't.
She never. No, I'm part of this. She never said that, by the way.
No, I've never had issues in that department.
Yeah, but the standards are so high.
Hey, I see it more as like I was trying to learn. I was trying to be ahead of the game. That way. Because I was a virgin at the time, and I
thought you meant this was like last week.
Oh no! Oh, you're talking about now. I don't watch it as much anymore.
But
I just
when is the last time you drove your car and watched porn at the same time?
No, that was only one time, and that was years ago.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't like last week.
No.
Okay, so we're safe. We
And
can
only
go
once.
there.
You only did it once?
It was only one time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And what made you not do it again?
I don't know. I just didn't cry.
Almost crashed?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ever going to get off this subject.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Never.
It was just one of those
You kidding me?
situations where I was like, oof. Yeah, I never felt like that urge again.
To do it.
Yeah.
Like when you see a Christmas tree and you say, you know what, I have to put lights on it or balls.
Just like it.
Same thing.
What does
Just,
what,
it's
what
the
do you
same
mean?
thing, virtually.
I'm so confused.
You have an urge. When you see a
Welcome to the club.
No, that sounds
It's
more
never
like a
going to make
fetish.
sense to you.
If you bought a Christmas tree, right?
Yes.
And you put it in your house.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you want to do? You want to decorate it.
Not master room.
I didn't say that. I said it's the same thing. Get your mind out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you? Come on, son. You got people listening
You're
here.
confusing me.
You?
Oh
Been confusing South Florida for 15 years.
And Jane,
welcome to the club.
Oh my god. So you're gonna tell me you guys never watched porn anywhere
drove?
else
Oh, I
other
never.
than
Not
other
driving.
than your house?
No.
Not even at work or
No.
Oh, well.
Never.
No.
Wow, man.
Work. You want to get blown out?
Yeah. We have a lot of security and firewalls and all this stuff in here, and every now and then we'll click through.
There's ways around them.
Jimmy.
On your phone?
Not during work hours.
No, you get fired for that. When we take tests, they say if you go on porn sites, you get
She's saying on your phone.
On your phone. No one's going to know if it's on your phone.
Yeah, but no. I don't. You think I want to watch porn while I'm sitting next to him and Jimmy?
Yeah, good point. Sorry, guys. That's true.
I'm not going to be offended. I would hope you don't watch porn next to me.
No, okay.
I would feel violated.
Maybe not this job, but other jobs. There's never been other jobs that you had in the past and you never were.
No, I'm always very I'm too busy.
She's working.
So is Sharice, apparently.
No wonder I get complaints about the restaurant I got your job at.
Oh, wow.
She's never around. Yeah, she's watching porn in the bathroom.
Oh, damn.
No. We've never watched porn at our jobs. But again, if you have and gotten paid for it, congratulations.
I did, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not going to, don't hate the player, hate the game. Wow. 877-927-6969. Man,
I'm sweating.
I feel like I missed a part of life.
I know you guys ain't living. Come on now.
Yeah, well, I guess everybody has a different barometer of what life's about.
Stay off of 95 North around 5:30 because I have an experiment to try.
Oh, you're going today?
Yeah, it's easier for guys, like Franny said earlier. Man, if I was a good thing I'm not a guy, because I would.
You would what?
Because it's easier for you guys.
I think it's easier for you guys.
No, it's easier for women.
So, how about the?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not a dude, but I agree. Like you guys, you
can just whip it out.
Anatomy sticks out. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if we get pulled over and you're doing that as a guy, I think you're going to get arrested. A girl, they'll probably let you go.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure, 100%.
All right, see, there it is. So it's easier for you. Thank you. 877-927-6969. I rest my case, Your Honor. Give us a call if you want to get involved in this show today. Because I'm even thinking,
I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it.
You're trying to figure out how to get out of it every day, not just today. Oh, my God. Well, we're going to... Where do most people meet each other in America, Freddie? I know you had some. What is it, on 95?
Dude, you got to prepare me. I'm not ready for this.
In the car, diddling themselves.
Wow. Now, have you ever told anybody you dated that you did that?
Yeah, they know.
Really? How's that conversation go? Hey, what do you want to feel like having tonight? Pasta or Chinese? I don't know. I was in a car driving home playing myself.
Well, actually, have I told somebody that?
Well, you've told a lot of people today.
I mean, yeah.
This is true.
I mean, I don't care. But,
all 5 listeners.
I mean, I've told them the porn thing in high school, but yeah.
Well, that's good. It means you're very comfortable.
I mean, if you're dating me and we're, we're intimate, then they're not surprised when they hear about it.
Why? Because
they're excited.
It's not like, what? Like, no, it's just like, oh, crap. Okay.
It's this generation, G.
I know. I think I commend you for being very open and honest. 2 things I don't know anything about.
This is true.
I don't think that's anything to be ashamed about.
No, who said ashamed?
Yeah. No, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, what is this?
You kidding me? You're my friggin' hero.
Yeah. I'm taking down my poster of Mahomes when I get home and putting you up.
Get the hell. Yeah, really. Josh Allen, get out of here. Move over. I got a new hero in town.
That's right. Sharice is our new hero. She goes on a radio show and tells everybody everything, which is great.
Hey.
Thank you so
That's
much.
what I'm here for.
You come back tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh, my God, Jimmy. You are unreal.
We are impressed. We are. We're not impressed that you did it. Thank God you didn't get injured or anything, because that could have been a big problem.
No, I know how to multitask.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Well, don't do it in the future. You shouldn't even text when you drive.
I didn't. I told you I had the phone on the dashboard. I wasn't the only. I had one hand on the wheel and the other hand.
Yeah, but that's still doing 2 things at once. They tell you not to text when you drive.
You eat and drive, right? You talk on the phone and drive. That's 2 things at once.
To my Bluetooth.
I mean,
I don't do anything wrong in my car, Your Honor. I am a citizen and a role model.
He's a citizen.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I've turned down Batman twice. I mean, come on. 877.
You turned down George Clooney?
It wasn't when he was playing it.
Oh.
George Clooney
Kilmer?
actually and Brad Pitt are going to get together again. They're doing another movie. They did 3 Oceans together in that series, which were all funny. I liked them. I'm big fans of them. But they're going to do another movie together. I know they're working on it right now. and I think it's going to be released in the summer.
Another Oceans, right? Of
You're
some
doing
sort?
yeah, they're doing another Oceans, and this one too, a different one. I'm not sure the name, but this isn't an Oceans series, but they're doing another Oceans. I know they agreed to that. But they love working together, those guys. And they're funny. I think so. And I always enjoy them, Brad Pitt and George Clooney. Brad Pitt just turned 60. Looks great. He's had a great career for over the years. I hope they both don't retire. They've talked about where they might be, not going in front of the camera anymore and behind the scenes, which a lot of guys do as they get a little bit older. But I think they still have so much to add. I'm a big fan. The Oceans one, I can't wait to see that. I don't know what the theme's going to be. Obviously, it'll be some kind of a heist where they're trying to steal money or something, jewels. But I think they just have a good crew, and they got a great chemistry, and that's what makes a lot of times things successful. It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday, February 28th. Is this today, last day of February?
Nope, we have one more. It's leap year.
Leap year.
Yep.
Okay, leap year.
Yep.
So one extra day there to find somebody in February, Charisse. So if you get out there, and I want to thank you, obviously, for going to get me food. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Maybe a pro golfer. There's a lot of money out here. So
Yeah, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you mind dating a golfer?
No, I don't mind.
No? No. Is there any profession that if you dated, you would be like, I don't know about that? How about a loan shark?
What's long shark?
Loan shark. Loan shark.
Loan shark?
Yeah. Guy who lends money and charges high interest.
A bookie.
Oh. Yeah, why not? I don't care.
Okay, good.
Yeah, why? Is that bad?
No, I think it's great.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what Greek's looking
You'd have
for.
another connection, yeah.
And just give me a cut.
Oh, you want a piece? Oh, my God. My God, you ready? You're going out one date and you ready to want a piece of the pie? Oh, my God. My God, you move quick. No wonder you go drive and watch porn. It is the Penthouse.
Yeah, that's why.
It is the Penthouse on a great Wednesday. Make sure you guys get an opportunity to come out here. You're seeing a fantastic golf tournament right in our own backyard. We're very lucky in our area. We got baseball and you got golf right in our backyard. You can't beat that. It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I want to lose weight myself.
Oh my God, you're going to get Ozempic, aren't you?
I'm not going to get Ozempic. I'm just cutting calories, and it's working so far. If
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
We're taking a look at an accident here in Palm Beach County. That's going to be in Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound at Congress Avenue, currently blocking 2 left lanes. Stay to the right of that, heavy delays along the approach. As for 95 and the Turnpike, looking good so far, accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hayes the Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the hottest ladies are in Palm Beach County. Open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. with a 5-star menu. And it's back. Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Put it on your calendar. $10,000. A chance to putt and win. 10 large, baby. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party. Peace.
News Nation invites you to spend Sundays on the Hill.
I am Chris Starwalt, and we are joined by a superb panel today.
The Hill Sunday with Chris Starwalt takes you inside the halls of Washington.
Here's the thing.
The Hill Sunday with Chris Starwalt premieres Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern on America's fastest growing cable news network, News Nation. You have a new home and a news network that respects all Americans. To find News Nation, go to joinnn.com.
This is the day of the big sale at your gift shop.
Welcome in.
So this isn't just a big day for your business. It's a big day for the network keeping it all connected. That is, if it can handle the pressure.
Next in line, please.
So is it possible to get business internet you can really count on? It is. With 99.9% network reliability from Comcast Business. It's like this neat little bow.
Do you like that gift wrap?
Really ties it all together. Reliable internet for your business. It's not just possible, it's happening. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet and security for $49 a month for 12 months with a 2-year contract when you add one unlimited mobile line. Plus, ask how to get an $800 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online today to switch to Comcast Business. Ends 5/5/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 100 megabits per second internet and security edge. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach. Dave Matthews Band Live, Friday, May 24th and Saturday, May 25th, I Think Financial Amphitheater. Dave Matthews Band. On sale now at livenation.com. Part of the Ford Concert Series.
Hey, it's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. And the Tito's Stillhouse Lounge is back, calling all fans, taking all the action happening on the course, refreshed with a signature Tito's cocktail. Tito's Stillhouse Lounge for the Cognizant Classic. The Penthouse will be live 10 to 2. Stop by, see Francis, that other guy, and enjoy great golf and Tito's Handmade Vodka. The Tito's Stillhouse Lounge is back. For Pace.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-522-5700. 800-522-5700.
Tax Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. This tax season, you get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data and a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended Silver Unlimited plan. So you can give your janky phone to your kid. Yeah!
Switch to Straight Talk for plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Online only. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Honey, come here, quick.
What is it?
Shh, check it out. The prices on all these highly rated tequilas are amazing. Total Wine must have made a mistake.
Nope, they always have the best deals in town. Remember that amazing reposado your sister brought over last week? See, it's right here.
Whoa, that's a low price. I mean, whoa, that's a low price.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Nearly 3,000 teen drivers die in car crashes each year. Tire Rack Street Survival is designed to save lives. The one-day hands-on driving school gives teens experience in car control through exercises that include emergency braking and skid recovery. Find a class near you at TireRack.com/survive.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday. It will be a little bit warmer this afternoon with our temperatures in the low 80s. Still comfortable, though, with low humidity. Southeast wind near 15 miles per hour. We'll see a few clouds returning for the day tomorrow, along with a few inland isolated showers on your Thursday. And we're going to stay near 80 degrees for the rest of the week.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
We've all felt the impact of rising food prices. For families in poverty, they're facing malnutrition and even death. You can feed a family for a month with your $50 donation to Compassion International. Just text the word radio to 97646.
Hi, it's Jimmy from the Penthouse, and when Greek and I want to stay ahead of the game, we put on the iHeart Radio app.
That's right. Breaking news on pop culture, sports, entertainment. You get it all once you download the iHeart Radio app. And the best part, it's free, baby.
Don't live in the past. Get the latest music, news, and opinions in real time, just like real radio, with the iHeart Radio app, free in your app store.
We stay connected by listening to the iHeart Radio app, and you can get it today. Pace.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Jason Weiser, attorney at law.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Hey, Penthouse, just to give you guys a little background on Daniel Berger. Yes, he does live in Jupiter. Last year, battling a back injury. So he's been coming back to the tour recently this year. Placed in tournaments, missed the cuts a couple times. But I'm thinking here at this course, he's going to play well. He knows PGA National well, lives right around the corner. And he's driving the ball extremely accurate right now. And that's what you need in a windy course like PGA National. So top 10, I think, is a good bet to win. See what happens.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Thank you so much for the call-ins. Always appreciate you guys getting involved. Yeah, thank you so much, Jeremy. We're definitely going to bet Daniel Berger. And like I said, if he wins, we're going to give you French fries. Jimmy's in the house. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon.
Francis is here.
What happened to the burger he was going to get?
Okay, a burger. We'll give him a burger.
Okay, all right.
It's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
If you're a fan of Freddie Mercury from Queen, he passed away a long time ago, but his house is up for sale. First time ever. He passed away, I believe, in 1991, and now his house is up for sale. If you guys want to purchase it, check it out. I think it's going for $38 million.
Yeah, they were also talking about his estate or whoever owns, I think it's like Mercury something, about doing a hologram for him
wow.
to go on tour.
Yeah, a lot of people are like 50-50 on that. Some people like it, some people don't. Because the person who it is not benefiting from. It's the people, the estate, and the people around them, and management that usually is going to get those big paydays. And people will go out and check it out. Last night, the Miami Heat were on the highway, and they won again. 6 victories in a row on the highway, beating Portland by 10 points. Jimmy Butler dropped in 22 points, and the Miami Heat also covered. So hats off to the Heaters. They're playing very good on the road. Panthers won last night 3-2 over Buffalo. They continue to have a good season. They are 9-1 or 8-1, depending on where you're shopping to win the Stanley Cup. Let's bring home a cup this year, guys. And the NFL Draft is in Detroit, and that will be here before you know it, April 25th through the 27th. Every day you're hearing about different things that might happen. Bears have the first pick. Will they take it, or will they trade it away? Will they trade Fields away? Dolphins have a couple big decisions they got to make in the next couple weeks. We'll see how the Miami Dolphins, what happens with them. And this is all the time. This is also the time you see a lot of veterans getting let go because the salary cap moves. And that is your trifecta at lunchtime on the Penthouse. Peace.
So Wallet had put together a list of the happiest cities in our country, and I was like, you know what, we're here in Florida. Even if you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, I apologize. I will let you know what the happiest city is in the country. But I found an article that showed us what the happiest cities were here in our beautiful state of Florida. Now, this was Wallet Hub, as I mentioned, that put together the list. I will let you know that the happiest city in the whole United States is Fremont, California.
Fremont,
California. That city scored an overall score of 74.16 and topped the list for the emotion and physical well-being ranking. So that's why it was. It was one of the lowest depression rates that city does. Yes. I do not know where Fremont, California is or what it is near. I don't know if it's near any of the major cities.
I know where Fremont Street is in Vegas.
Yes, I do too. So yeah, I don't know if it's like near LA or San Diego.
Is marijuana legal in California?
Yes.
Recreational too?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, so that could be a reason why.
I could be correct. I'm trying to figure out what recreational, if I was on the California side or Nevada side when I went to a shop.
Sort of
Nevada.
It's sort of in between San Francisco and San Jose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, south of Oakland, just a little bit north of San Jose. Just to kind of ballpark it for you.
Do you know if California is recreational? Like I said, I think so. I just couldn't remember because I know I stepped into a couple dispensaries, but I don't know if it was in Nevada or California.
I believe they are there.
I think so too.
But yeah, so that was the happiest state. But we're going to move on here to our beautiful state of Florida because they decided to come out with a smaller list. And these were the one, well, I say smaller because there was only some cities on here, including at 106, Jacksonville, Florida. But in the middle of the pack, Pembroke Pines, and that's actually the top happiest city in our state.
Okay.
Pembroke Pines, happiest. All right. Second would be Cape Coral. Then you got Fort Lauderdale.
All right.
Then Tampa, Orlando, Port St. Lucie.
What?
Yeah.
Poop, poop, represent.
Yeah.
Port St. Lucie.
Port St.
Jimmy's up there.
Lucie.
That's right. That's why they're happy.
St. Pete.
St. Pete.
Miami.
Miami.
Hialeah. Tallahassee and Jacksonville.
Hialeah.
Hialeah.
Let's go.
Like, so we don't even have Palm Beach, West Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter. We have like none of those on
Boca.
here. No, Boca Raton. Hialeah is happier
Shocker.
than Boca Raton. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Hialeah is happier than Boca.
I think the people in Hialeah are more realistic. That's what it is.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, their expectations aren't that high. So they're happy. They hang out, go to the flea market, and just kick it around.
Yep. Key
Smoke a
ingredients for this happiness include, like I mentioned, positive mental state, a healthy body, strong social connections, job satisfaction, and financial well-being.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty impressive. These are the happiest cities in Florida, and there isn't any around here in this area except for Port St. Lucie.
Yeah, I was really shocked with that one. Don't you know that they call it Port St. Lousy? Because it's not that great. Well, it's boring there. You know what I mean?
Depends who you're with. Don't you think that's like anything in life?
No, I mean, it's a
You can have fun
beautiful
with
place.
somebody. You can have a
Don't get
good
me-
time with somebody in an elevator if it's the right person.
I mean, I'm just saying. I used to live there, FYI. But
No wonder they called it Port St.
it
Lousy.
was just really boring.
But everything's changing so much because everybody's moving north. Miami's moving to Lauderdale. Lauderdale's moving up here to Palm Beach County. Palm Beach County is moving up like Martin County. Like everybody is pushing north. I did see that they decided to open that second because they were trying to figure out if it was going to be in Fort Pierce or Stewart, that they have decided to put the new Brightline station downtown Stewart.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just what that area needs. More congestion.
There you go.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Jimmy, do we have somebody on hold?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I saw a text. It must have been an old one. I apologize. 877-927-6969. If you want to get involved with the show today, that's how you can call. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Or you could email Jimmy at realradio921.com.
I was actually answering Franny's question that, yes, it is adult recreational use is legal in California as far as marijuana. So, yes, I was answering that.
All right, perfect. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll find your loved one in one of these happiest cities, your next boyfriend or girlfriend, partner, whoever it is. But they were talking about people who have actively dated in the last 5 years. And, G-Man, you can be somebody who chime in on here because you've been actively dating for the past couple of years. And where do you think the most popular place to meet someone is? And it doesn't have to necessarily be a place, just the most popular spots.
I'm going to say a restaurant or an event.
Okay.
Grocery store.
And you can think outside of the box, too.
Okay, grocery
Well,
store?
it says the most popular spot to meet someone to date. Right? So this one's
Church?
So this one's interesting. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a place. That's what I'm saying. So dating apps right now is the most popular place for somebody to meet a partner.
Yeah, that I would think, yeah.
Yep. Then, like I said, it says spot, but this is weird. Then they say through a friend. So that's not necessarily a spot.
No.
But then concerts and festivals follows that. Concerts and festivals.
To meet them?
Yes.
Really? I can see that. Yeah, the concerts or sporting events or anything. My buddy met somebody, a girl at the track on Sunday. Just talking to her. She was talking. She didn't know how to bet, and he was just started talking to her, and they had dinner last night.
Yeah, I mean, that's an easy way to talk to somebody.
Yeah. Just like an event like this today. You're out, talking to somebody, and I think everybody's maybe a little bit more friendly than if you're out, say, walking down the street. You're walking down the street, it's hard to go up to somebody. And even at restaurants, sometimes if somebody's like with, say it's a bunch of girls or two girls, and you're having dinner, you go over to a table, you got to be really suave to like just walk over and say something, without them looking at you like, what are you doing? But I think as an event, there's an icebreaker. Like, hey, first time you're here.
Yeah.
Do you like
talk
golf?
about a festival or something like that. If you guys are into the same band, that's already something
Yeah.
that you have in common.
First time you're seeing them.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But, and I think through people, I'm not on dating apps, but I think meeting people is always a good thing if somebody recommends. It's nice. I mean, I think it's a compliment. That's what everybody should take it. Because somebody will always say, like, oh, I have somebody for you to meet. I think if they didn't think highly of you, they're not going to introduce you, male or female. But yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. But I think events, it's an icebreaker.
Yeah, so it's not what it once was, right? So it's like I said, dating apps, and they talk about meeting through a friend, concerts or festivals. Social media is another place where they say they meet. And then it's like back on the lower end, it's bars, restaurants, which would be the place typically where you would meet somebody. The grocery store at 9%. And then public transportation. I know you don't know what that is, but public transportation at 5%. Because some people have met on, well, it could be maybe an airplane.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Maybe you're on the Bright Line.
Bus.
Yeah.
People to take the subway every single day.
Yeah.
You meet people and you become on the same schedule, so you meet the same people. I could see that, yeah.
I mean, in a restaurant, too, it doesn't have to be obviously somebody there. I know a lot of my friends, you know this, they meet waitresses, bartenders, waiters. It's a good thing just to say hi to somebody, and if you're nervous meeting somebody, you're not nervous asking somebody for a drink. And then they can
of course,
leave.
that's what you're there for.
Yeah. So I'm saying, but if it's like it's somebody, I got a buddy of mine, he's dating this girl for a while, and he said in a million years he would have never talked to her out. He wouldn't have had the confidence to go up to her. He looks at her, she's very pretty, nice. He goes, but I was at the bar, and after the third time I was there, we kept talking and talking. I asked her out, and now they're dating. He's happy, but he said never would have went up to her outside because he would have been too nervous. So I think a lot of times, like a restaurant, doesn't have to be the people at the restaurant. It could be somebody working there. Obviously, Franny, you know that. You worked in the business for years. You got hit on 1,000 times.
Now, Charisse, I have a question, because you're in the bar industry still. Do you have like a rule of no dating any customers? Because I'm sure you've been asked out.
Yeah, but the customers that I normally get are older.
Okay.
Like much older.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really rare when I see like a really good looking guy that is my type.
Okay.
So if you
It is
did,
a little bit.
or
It's
your
an older crowd.
age
Yeah.
group,
Yeah.
So would you go out with somebody if they were in your age group and you found them attractive?
And they were at my bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been approached at Target a couple times too. So like, and that's definitely, because you mentioned that on the list, grocery store or whatever. But like, yeah, I wouldn't mind dating a customer if,
How about somebody you worked with?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Really?
They're not too close for comfort?
Yeah, none of them are my type at all.
No, we're saying we know.
Just in general.
We're saying in general. If you like somebody,
I mean,
because that's very common.
Yeah, I mean, I have in the past
Yeah.
dated a coworker, but not now.
You're saying there's a chance.
I mean, obviously, I'm not saying that in the future, if a good-looking guy, ends up working at my job, I wouldn't. But yeah.
So you don't care.
47142 started off with Real Radio. Charisse doesn't watch as much porn anymore because she's got all the tricks perfected, according to this text line. At 47142 started off with Real Radio. I love how this got into porn. Love Japanese porn. Women are smaller but natural. No tattoos or piercings. Guys are normal size but last forever. Thank you for that.
Wow.
That's a good point.
They said if you want something crazy, check out Japanese game show porn. Okay, all right. Thank you for that.
Show porn.
Yes, they said it's
there's
very
a category
weird.
I didn't think about.
There you go.
Sharice is
I
like
didn't know
writing it down.
that existed. I thought I
All right, hold on.
They said that's very weird if you want to get into that. And then we said, just like Charisse, I also did in my car what she did. I even got out of a parking ticket. When the cop asked me, do you know what you were doing? I said, hopefully, you big boy. And that was from...
So she's a girl.
No, that's from Alan Green Acres.
All right, Al. Good job, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, it's so funny. Hopefully, big boy.
I said, hopefully, you big boy. Yeah.
Got me out of a parking ticket. Seems like you're having a good night. I don't want to ruin it.
Japanese game show, huh?
Yes, according
Porn?
to the text that we got.
Show.
Oh, yeah?
The Gong Show?
That's a play off the Gong Show. I like it.
Yeah, there you go.
So what, do they answer questions while doing the deed? Is that how it works? I don't know. I don't know.
We're just going to have to
I'm
find
gonna
out
look it up
now,
later.
aren't we, Sharice?
I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow.
Yeah, let us know. You come back
Homework.
tomorrow? Yeah, you got some homework. You can say,
I'll fill you in.
Okay, I appreciate it. Don't do anything you wouldn't do. I don't want to put you in a bad situation. I mean, you seem a little bit there like it's something foreign to you. Next time I have a question about porn, if I can't get Jimmy, I'll go you.
Right? We got two pros.
We got two
surrounded by him.
We got two
You're
experts.
welcome.
Definitely an expert, yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You bring so much to the table, all you guys. Multitasking. I don't know. I've never heard anybody doing it while they're driving, so you might get the cheesecake today.
Well, Al was parked, because he said he got to have a parking ticket. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's different. You know, you got to drive and do it, you know?
I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah. It's the thrill of it, too, that makes it more exciting.
Oh, so you like that whole thing. So then you must like having sex in a crazy place.
Yeah, you guys never. I know you guys have done that. Come
Don't
on.
want.
Now.
Don't want.
What?
Have had sex in public.
Oh, public places?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Like where? Where
Who
was
hasn't?
where was like the craziest for you guys?
Go ahead, Greek. What's the craziest for you?
You or Jimmy, you can chime in.
Go
too.
right ahead.
For me, it was a swingers club.
Oh, the one in Fort Lauderdale?
No, not here. It was up north.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my God.
It's one of those where you just it's free for all. Anybody can do whatever they want, wherever they want, out in the open. It's a club for it. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's
How about for you, Greek? I'm married. I don't. My husband's listening. I don't kiss and tell you. So you go ahead.
I don't have any place that's been crazy.
No.
Maybe bunk beds one time in a casino. That's about it.
Bunk beds.
Yeah.
Where do they
In
have
the
bunk
casino.
beds?
In the casino, right
on the
slot
floor,
machines, where the Wheel of
Yep.
Fortune slot machine
Ding, ding, ding,
meets,
ding, 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 ding.
I mean, after you guys, I'm very vanilla. So I mean, it's just,
21 winner.
That is a lie.
Oh man, that is crazy, unbelievable. And Jimmy, man, really stepping it out.
Yeah,
there,
I told
man.
you the story before.
Yeah, we already. He's talked about his swinger club days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Days. Oh, so you've been multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We've done the lifestyle a little bit here and there.
Okay.
There's matter of fact, there's another one now. We never, not in public there, but there's I forget the name of it, but it's up in Fort Pierce. There's a nudist colony. We were friends with people up there that we used to hang out with from time to time, and
Yeah, because I know there's one of, like you said, Trapeze, I think, is the one in Fort Lauderdale.
I've been to that one.
And then
I've
there's
heard
one,
of that, never been.
You worked
Yeah. And then I heard there was a private club in Jupiter, word on the street.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh yeah.
I think it's probably like for the rich people. That kind of private club.
Interesting.
All right,
Yes.
we're out.
Took us right off Donald Ross.
Oh, is it?
Wait, so real quick, that nude colony that you mentioned in Fort Pierce.
Yeah.
Do they have like a beach there too?
No.
Oh.
At least they didn't then.
Dang,
It's like
I want to go to a nude beach.
It's like
so
a.
bad.
They have
Go
them
to
in Miami.
Oh, that you
What
can
is it?
find
What's the
everywhere.
popular one? It starts with an H. Hanover, something. It's like
Yeah.
it was voted one of the best ones in the country.
Really? Oh, okay, then I'll go
Yeah.
to that one.
Yeah.
for
You
sure.
could go
It's kinda
topless in
far.
Miami now.
I was gonna say, are they
Tapas?
There's
Yeah,
nude
topless.
ones or topless?
Yeah.
No, but no.
I
that's
thought it
too
was
much.
nude.
Oh no, I'm not trying.
All
There's
right.
too many people there.
Pass that along.
So you don't think there's gonna be a lot of people at a nude beach?
No, I doubt it. I envision
Halover
like,
Nude Beach, 4.8 stars. That's off Collins Avenue.
Wow, 4.8
Yes,
stars.
they call
Collins
it clothing optional.
Oh, so there you go.
And there's a nudist park there too.
All right, so maybe you get your rent
Yeah.
paid.
Bingo.
Yeah, I would rather go to a beach where most of the people there are going to be nude.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
that's why
like-
it's a nude beach.
Yeah. Well, because you mentioned South Beach that you can go topless.
Well,
but
you're
not-
allowed to be.
Not all of
And
them
there's
in
kids
South
there.
Beach. There's certain areas where you have to have your top on.
Well, I don't know about all, but I know like by Prime 112 down there, all that area right there, it's all girls are always topless walking around.
Well, that's more private, right?
No, it's not. It's open.
it's
It's public. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're probably better off. I mean, really, for your age group too, Charisse. I mean, a lot of times when you go to those, that clothing optional really is what it is.
Yeah.
Most people there you don't want to see.
No.
Yeah, well,
you
that's
know.
why I want to go.
You
I still
don't.
want to see it.
Well, and so there's a
Like
there's
watching a
bar.
car wreck.
It's true, but they just don't give a damn. There's a bar in Key West, Garden of Eden or Garden of Eve or something like that, and it's on top of the Bull Bar, and it's a rooftop bar, and it's been there for years and years. And just for curiosity, I went up there, and it's so true. But it's not who you want to see naked. It's like it's the furthest from who you want to see nude. But they are so comfortable in their own skin. My girlfriend's out there, and we got ourselves a little high top, and this guy just comes up and just puts his elbows on the table
No,
and
he did
just
not.
chit and chat with us as he's all hanging out. And we were having because we were there, we knew what it was,
Yeah.
so we weren't looking at him in any kind of disgusted or whatever. It was
Yeah.
we were just intrigued by the whole thing and that lifestyle, and just to them, it's just a normal day hanging out on a rooftop,
Just
drinking
like losing
naked,
10 G's.
I
drinking
love that.
naked on a bar. Yep.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that is still
Go
open.
after the show.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
More
Go
homework.
this weekend. Why not?
More homework. Drive down. You can watch porn on the way down.
You had no plans?
Prep myself.
You got no life. You got nothing going on. Go and watch porn and go down to the naked place and hang out in Key West. You'll be back tomorrow by 10. You're doing
I
a
don't
great
know if
job.
she will. She might be like, this is fun.
Yeah. Hey, Dom, what are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah, is Christian or Dom available? We can do this.
Sorry, y'all.
Stuck in Key West.
Sharice would come back. I believe you would come back to work. You're very reliable at your job, just like Francis and Jimmy.
Yeah.
And, of course, myself. Yeah.
I mean, I love my job. I love you guys.
Well,
Aw, we love you.
that's nice.
Love you too, sweetie.
And I love money.
I don't want to. See, I think people use the term love very loosely. So for me to say it, it's got to mean I got to really
Well,
love
I'm
you.
Latina,
Like, I
so
like
we say
you.
love
I don't
all
love
the time.
you. Yeah, I would say hi to you in public, but I don't love you. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah. I mean,
You don't really love me. It's just something you're saying. Or people say love when
Yeah.
they're making love because they think it's something to say to make it a little bit so the person doesn't
I
feel
heard you
cheated.
say that you love people all the time.
But I do.
all the time. Get off the phone. Love you. Love you, bro.
Here you
Love
go.
I love it every time. It's usually people owe me money.
Okay.
I love you, especially my friends. I'm like, love you, bro. It is the Penthouse on a crazy day at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge. You never know where we're going to go in this show. And I got to tell you, I would have bet all the tea and
Nothing
shut.
about golf, though. We will tell you that.
Okay,
If you're
guys.
tuning-
All right, love you.
Yeah. If you were tuning in to listen to anything about golf, you are tuned into the wrong show.
yeah, we're talking about rods
Yes,
and holes,
yes,
but not
that's
anything
it.
golf-wise.
A little different today, but a good show as always. Our job is to entertain you, and I think we do a great job every single day. You can thank Jimmy and Francis for that. They do an excellent job. And Sharice, you're doing a good job today, too.
Thank
you so much. Tomorrow you might not be here. And that might not even be me. It might be management.
Hey, go big or go home, right?
That's right. Remember, you rob a bank, you don't take signals. You take it all, baby. You take it all. Franny, we got some Florida stories. I don't think you can even top this show today.
I don't know. I mean, I think this whole show has been a What the Florida.
Horror stories. There's a woman driving down 95 watching porn.
Actually, that would make the news.
I can't believe the story. I know you said it before about your friends, about that girl, and I know you've talked about it, but
That's
just
crazy
that's
story.
sad.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I
No,
mean,
I know.
you gotta lose your.
Just for content, just for her OnlyFans.
I mean, how mad would you be? God forbid you got into an accident, somebody's naked doing a.
I wouldn't be mad because I know I'm going to get paid. So
Yeah, they're still working on that.
Oh,
But it happened last year.
Yeah,
it takes some time. It takes time with those accidents.
It doesn't mean you're going to get paid too when somebody hits you. You never know if they have insurance, different things.
I mean, in a case like that, there's evidence. Like, of course, they're gonna at least.
But
settle
you're
with
right.
something.
Sometimes they don't have insurance.
yeah, and
they get
it's. I don't think it's worth the injury. God forbid for.
But she did have insurance this time, so the girl did.
Oh, so then
Yes.
they're good.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
good. They just gotta wait a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did she promote her own page?
I don't know. I wonder if she posted that video on her content.
How many hits did she get?
A lot of people.
What? That literally.
I mean, I know about 5. They said it was a pileup, so.
There's a couple jokes there, too, but we'll let that go because somebody was hurt.
Oh, we got some Florida stories.
Yeah, sorry about that. We do.
Can you come back anywhere
Yes.
near where
We
we're supposed to
have-
go?
Yeah, we have drugs in the butt. Speaking of, we have also.
Yeah. This show's bad today.
We have Uber driver busted with a bunch of drugs in his bed. And a mystery about a possible human skull that was found by Titusville police. I'll get you those details when we get back on Real Radio 92.1.
Because your pets are pretty lonely when you're gone. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
We're taking a look at an accident here in Palm Beach County. That's going to be in Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound at Congress Avenue, currently blocking 2 left lanes. Stay to the right of that, heavy delays along the approach. As for 95 and the Turnpike, looking good so far, accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseau.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida Healthcare.
Whenever you need us, just reach out, and we'll be there. With more locations, more experts, and more resources to deliver the healthcare you need to comfort you and make you feel your best. Find a care site near you at hcafloridahealthcare.com.
Hey there, drivers. It's Franny. And if you're thinking about upgrading to a new ride, well, it's time to make the smart move with GiveMeTheVIN.com. Just log in, enter your VIN number and a couple of picks, and bam, you're going to get your best offer fast. Trucks, exotics, you name it, they buy it. From $2,000 to $200,000. And GiveMeTheVIN.com, if they can't be your CarMax offer, they'll hand you $100, no questions asked. They'll even come to you, check in hand, ready to pay off your payoff. Rev up your selling experience with GiveMeTheVIN.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVIN.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
By now, you've heard all of our ads. America's largest injury law firm. It means that when you hire us, you get a legal army. When it comes to law, size matters. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
In Florida, hurricanes are a part of life. Our Category 5 storm catcher screens, shutters, and high-impact windows will help protect your home from hurricane winds, rain, and airborne debris. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
The PGA Tour returns to PGA National Resort for the Cognizant Classic in the Palm Beaches. February 28th through March 3rd. Don't miss your chance to enjoy local bites, specialty cocktails, and drama-filled moments at the iconic Bear Trap. Witness the must-see atmosphere for fans and the PGA Tour's best at the Champions Course. Tickets are on sale now at thecognizantclassic.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. Tobacco-Free Florida's Group Quit service offers free virtual and in-person sessions at convenient times and locations. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. You are not alone. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert, and I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-522-5700. 800-522-5700.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Get ready for our 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, presented by The Hartford, live at South by Southwest. March 11th, we'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year, and you'll help decide who wins Podcast of the Year. Vote now at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
The Hartford Small Business Insurance is the presenting partner of the 2024 iHeart Podcast Awards, live at South by Southwest. To learn more or start a quote, visit thehartford.com/smallbusiness. With insurance designed for your small business, the Bucks got your back.
Real Radio weather.
From the Gordon & Partners Weather Center, have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday. It will be a little bit warmer this afternoon with our temperatures in the low 80s. Still comfortable, though, with low humidity. Southeast wind near 15 miles per hour. We'll see a few clouds returning for the day tomorrow, along with a few inland isolated showers on your Thursday. And we're going to stay near 80 degrees for the rest of the week.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Drought, war, and rising food prices have doubled the number of families facing malnutrition. You can help. $50 provides a food kit to feed a family for a month. Just text the word radio to 97646.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Yeah, Sharice should sell hot dogs because she already knows how to make a wiener stand.
I just have one question. Hey, Sharice, want to go for a ride?
Yes.
All right, Greek, stop picking on Sharice for watching porn in the car. I'm sure she had everything well in hand.
Sharice's favorite cocktail is Dickens cider.
Yes. Hot. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes. You're back in The Penthouse on a crazy Wednesday.
Yes.
And again, we're getting up and close and personal with an alligator right in front of us. Wow, he's hanging out.
He's been there forever.
Yeah. It's pretty big, too.
Is he alive?
He's alive. He's sunning himself.
I thought it was a log or a rock.
No, that's him. Just sunning himself right there.
It is that. Yeah, I know he hasn't moved the whole time that we've been here.
No. He's got VIP sitting.
We saw a couple of them swimming along, but that one has just been chillaxing.
Yeah, he's hanging out. He's here for the whole golf tournament, actually.
Oh, nice.
He's got a 5-day pass.
Mascot?
Yeah. It is the Greek and the Penthouse on Real Radio. Appreciate you guys listening all the time. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon.
Sharice is here.
Hey, y'all. Oh, my God. I loved that whole little thing in the beginning.
The talkbacks?
Yeah, that was great.
You'll get more now.
I was gonna say,
Francis is there.
Hey, what's going on?
And it's time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, there has been a quite gruesome discovery. Titusville Police Department say that they found some remains in the area of Grissom Parkway, which is part of an undeveloped Willow Creek. Police say that they have searched the area for 2 days and have found no other evidence. So what they did find is what could possibly be a human skull. Now, according to police, they are waiting for test results on the remains from the medical examiner. So the investigation is ongoing. They said, we have found what could potentially be a partial human skull near this area, which I just said. They said TPD is waiting on test results from the medical examiner. We are going to continue the search, but this is 2 weeks that they have found pieces of a human skull. Just the other week, we had a woman who was walking the beach in that county, and she found that jaw when she was just searching for some seashells. So a couple of pretty gruesome discoveries there. Then we are going to get to the typical crazy. What the Florida? There is an Uber driver, and this story baffles me. If anybody can help me out with why he did not get arrested right away. So this Uber driver was using his hustle as an Uber driver to do a side hustle, which was to sell drugs, or maybe vice versa. Maybe the drugs was the way his bread, he had his bread and butter.
Gotta meet people.
And then he decided to be an Uber driver so he could meet, like you said, so he could meet people.
Networking.
Mobile. Yeah, he could be a mobile drug dealer, and that's what he was doing. So people were just like, the cops were searching this guy out, and there is a Florida narcotics officers who decided that they got a tip on this 52-year-old named John Alcott. And so they ended up running into him, the Uber driver, in the Panhandle area. And detectives said that his car and him smelled a lot like weed. So they did get into his vehicle and start chatting with him. And he told them that, hey, I've got some mushrooms for sale. He also opened up his glove compartment and revealed a large bag of shrooms. And the detective's like, oh, no, we're good. We're good. We don't need that. Well, detectives contacted the Walton County Sheriff's Office, who were also attending a conference over there. And the conference actually was quite interesting because it was the Florida Narcotics Officer Association annual conference.
Wow,
Yeah,
what a coincidence.
That was a conference that they were at. And so they had a plan to develop and conduct this undercover purchase from Alcott the following day after they denied it. So they did. They planned it. During the drug transaction, he sold investigators 134 grams of mushrooms, 10 mushroom capsules, 12 doses of LSD, and it was for like $1,000.
It's a good deal.
It sounds like it, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, I don't know if it is.
How much it is.
Taylor
It sounds like
bargain.
a great deal. So during the purchase, he told detectives, like, listen, if you ever need it, I'm willing to mail you a supply as well, too. So it doesn't always have to be in person. I can send it to you through the U.S. Postal Service.
I'm going to try to help you any way I can. You're a customer.
Yeah.
I got to keep everybody in the pipeline.
So the cops remain in contact with him over the next several months. The investigation revealed his Uber service took this guy from Destin to Panama City Beach, all around. They told him that, hey, we're coming back to the Miramar Beach area for a vacation in February, and
we're going to call you.
We need some more drugs. We want to party. Let's get some more drugs from you. So investigators had the undercover sheriff's office detective reach out to him and tell him where they were. And they arranged to buy more than a quarter pound of mushrooms and 200 doses of LSD, which is way more than the 12 doses that they got last time, for $5,000.
Oh.
So, yeah. So last time was $1,000. This is a $5,000 purchase.
Well, you got to, set everything up. Go, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah.
So while under surveillance, the deputies stopped Alcott's vehicle and they said near the arranged meeting place and placed him under arrest after they had that transaction, that deal. For warrants stemming from the first undercover purchase. So I guess that's it. You got to have a warrant.
Maybe
So they had a first undercover purchase, then they had to issue a warrant in order to get him around the second time.
It's crazy.
I don't know. It's very weird, but they did keep on searching. They found a bunch more drugs in there. So yes, he finally got arrested. And I was just so confused why they didn't do it the first time around. Or when they went to his car, that's the second time. The first time they went to his car, he was like, look at all these mushrooms I have. You want any? And the detectives declined. And then they started up this plan that they ran for several months.
And again, they maybe were trying to get a bigger fish. We said it earlier, or maybe find who his supplier was.
Well, and that was it because there was a bunch more drugs this time. It was a bigger bust this time around.
Yeah. Well, Jimmy's right. Yep.
Yeah, to get all that stuff. Could be right, Jimmy?
What's that?
Possibly to get all that stuff off the streets, have a bigger bust.
Well, that and it becomes a federal charge, so it's harder to get out of it, type of thing. If you've just got a small amount of mushrooms in your glove box, well, that may not be a big enough crime to worth it, right? So.
Okay. Makes sense. And then those, mushrooms, psychedelics, not as bad as fentanyl. We know fentanyl's terrible. It's an absolute killer. And this guy, if it was not in a plastic bag, should definitely have been dead. But there was a sentencing of 33-year-old Robert to Seth Whitaker. He just got sentenced for an incident that happened a couple months ago when deputies searched his home. And the reason why is because they got a tip. That he was still selling drugs and he was on probation for drug charges.
Another drug deal.
Yes. So once at the jail, they do the cavity search like you got to do. Everybody's going to get one. And while being conducted, they said a chunk of purple powder fell out of his anus.
Uh-oh.
This is according to reports to the release.
Hate when that happens.
The powder was confirmed to be fentanyl. Now, we hope it was in a plastic bag. If not, this guy definitely should have been dead. So they later learned that he started a large quantity of it under the rear seat of the patrol car while he was being transported into jail. So it confirmed in the dash cam. They can see it happening, what he's doing. So the patrol car was immediately secured, searched, and found approximately 32 grams of fentanyl under that rear seat. So they talk about, and I said this happened before, that because of this and because how terrible and especially loose, there was loose residue of the fentanyl in those seats, it requires those cars to be out of service for nearly 3 months. So it can be professionally cleaned for safety. Isn't that crazy? That's how strong that drug is. 3 months.
It's scary.
3 months.
And you got to be scared today out there.
Absolutely.
So many people hear about stories all the time.
We are losing too many people.
Yep.
We really are. People are doing fentanyl itself, but drugs being cut with fentanyl. It is a terrible drug.
Terrible.
And that
pretty
is
terrible.
what it is. It's terrible. And that is your What the Florida.
Very bad. Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. You guys can get involved with the show by texting us, Real Radio First, 47142, or you could call us, 877-927-6969, or email Jimmy, Jimmy at realradio921.com.
And this may be a new segment that we do on the show. We'll see if it has any legs, but I saw something, and these are some of the favorite tweets that I saw this week. So it might have been either a tweet or a meme or maybe an email, Jimmy at realradio921.com. This could qualify. So here are some of the finer ones that I saw this week, and I thought I'd share them with you. A sign at a fast food restaurant, somebody put up, it said, "We are short-staffed today. Please be patient. If you run out of patience, please ask for an application."
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Another person had written another tweet. "I was pulled over by a police officer. He looked at my license and said, 'You're supposed to be wearing glasses.' I said, 'I have contacts.' He said, 'I don't care who you know.'"
That's funny.
That's good. I don't care who it is.
These are some of my favorite tweets or posts on Facebook that I've seen this week. "My daddy just asked me if his Uber app would work in Florida because he downloaded it in Detroit. Please stop talking to me." Another one was, "You don't see a lot of children with broken arms and casts these days like you would when we were growing up." And that's just like an observation, right?
Yeah, very
Because
true.
they're not out playing as much.
They're not.
Type
Like,
thing.
we would always break on the playground, especially the monkey bars like that. Yep.
I broke everything. My arm, my shoulder, my hip, my leg, maybe 400 stitches in my face. It's true. And you know what, Jimmy? I mean, it's a great thing because somebody was just saying this to me about that, he goes, when you were a kid, like you said, somebody have crutches, a cast. You're right.
Kind of a similar one where they have that picture of, old street lamps from back in the day, right? And, it would just, the headline was pretty much just, what it meant when they came on, which means that, when we were younger, when they came
time
on,
to go home.
you better be home.
Yep.
How about this post? This is great. "Thank God I'm an atheist."
Why that one went over my head?
Thank God.
Thank God.
I'm an atheist.
Thank God. That's what I said.
Thank you.
Franny, don't feel bad. It took me a minute, and then I thought,
that down for all of us.
Wow. Finally, the last one that I saw, here we go. Maybe we'll do this each week. "Message from a female scammer. Want to have a custom video made just for you? Me. Of what? Her. Anything you want, honey. Me. Cat driving a tractor. Her. No." That's how you get rid of those scammers. Here's some of my favorite tweets from this week. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe we'll do it each week.
That's just funny. I mean, it really was. A couple of them are really great. I like the one with the restaurant.
Send them in. Jimmy at realradio921.com. I can't see them all. Let us know what you find is a very hilarious tweet out there.
All right, I got a good buddy of mine who is a young 30-year-old guy, 30s, maybe 33, 32, 31, around then. He's dating somebody a little bit older than him, and he's getting static from her family and his friends. He asked me, I said, I don't care what you do, and if you're happy, you run with it. Do you think it's a different scenario when a younger man is dating an older woman than the other way around? Maybe it's more accepted or more you see it, you don't think it's as bad.
Yeah, I mean,
not bad, but
I feel like it's not like you don't hear about it as much.
Yeah.
Normally, it's the guy dating the younger girl, but. I mean, why not? I understand maybe his parents might be thinking like...
Her parents do.
Oh, okay, her parents
Yeah, I was
do.
going to say, it's coming from her parents?
It's the older lady's parents.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was his.
Both. He's getting from his. She's fan
because
his
I'm
friends.
thinking maybe, he's young. He doesn't have a family yet. Does she want to, have kids?
Yeah.
Like, I can understand maybe that, his family saying that. But... It's not that much of an age difference.
20 years? It's pretty big. And I think the thing with age difference you got to realize, and this is what everybody's saying to him, I told him it doesn't matter. Just do what you want to do. But down the road...
Okay, I was thinking he was like 35 or something.
I think he's 32.
Okay.
And she's like 50.
50.
Yeah.
Because I think that 15 years is kind of like, I don't know, like I said, like I think 35 and 50 to me is not that crazy.
No, it doesn't seem
I think
it.
when you go a little bit younger than that.
He looks older, too. So
She look good? She young looking?
Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's all right.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if they're in love. But
They're
who's to
dating.
say?
They're not. I don't know about love. They're dating a couple months, but he's getting a lot of static. He asked me last night. I said, "Who cares what anybody says? You're gonna probably drop dead soon anyway. So who cares? Go out, have fun." Right, Jimmy?
Those Greek for the playback. Always. That's why they're such great friends. The only thing I would say is, I wouldn't worry. I understand it's easy to sit there and say that, oh, okay, don't worry about what other people think, but it's your parents and it's her parents. I mean, it's not like these are just, occasional friends that you get together with that are just busting your balls. Yeah. I mean, that kind of sucks. I mean, if they're giving you a hard time about it, what are they saying? Just that, like, they have nothing in common, or I'd be curious. I'm curious what it is.
They feel it's not going to work in the long term. Obviously, they think the age thing, like most people, when you get 20 years older, 10 years older, the gap is bigger.
Are they looking at that? Are they looking at long term? Because you keep on saying dating.
They're dating about 2 months. 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, he really likes her. She really likes him.
Okay.
But it's bothering him. So, I mean, that's why he came.
Oh, it would bother me, too. If my parents are busting my chops about my girlfriend just because she's a little bit older than me.
Yeah, I think anytime your parents say something, you always want your parents to like whoever you're with. It helps. I mean, from my perspective, it didn't really matter to me. If they liked him, it was great. But if they didn't like him, I wasn't going to stop banging him. If they're hot, they're hot. I'm like, deal with it. What do you want me to tell you? I wasn't happy with some of their choices, but I didn't care. But, yeah, it's bothering him enough. More her than him. So I think that's the problem. And he's worried that, she may, flip off and say, you know what, this is too much. Because sometimes when there is a lot of static and headaches on both sides, somebody says, hey. But if they really like each other, you know what, they'll make it. That's what I said. But it is usually maybe the 50-year-old guy dating a 30-year-old woman. So this is a little different. If you got an opinion on this, give us a call at 877-927-6969. We're at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge, hanging out, having a good time. Beautiful weather. And we were looking right at an alligator who's been sitting there all day, just kicking and having a good time.
Kicking.
He's just kicking. Franny thought it was not dead. I was like, no, it's right there.
Well, I didn't
Is
know
it a statue?
That's what I'm saying. Well, no, because I mean, Jimmy, what I mean, it has not moved. It has not moved since we got here. So that's why I'm wondering, because we have seen some in action, swimming by and stuff, and definitely alligators. But this one just seems like a lump on a log, just kind of hanging out. So that's why I'm questioning whether or not it's real or not. But I mean, there's all kinds of wildlife in here.
Seriously, have you seen him move at all?
No.
There was a time that we were with some friends down in Lauderdale by the Sea on vacation one time, and we're sitting out by the pool, and we're out there for about 3 or 4 hours. It kind of got dark out, and we had a couple beers. They might have, smoked a little of that other stuff. And about 4 hours into this, so one girl goes, boy, that pelican has got some tenacity. He hasn't moved at all. And it was a statue. And it's become a running joke ever since.
That's funny.
Every time we see a pelican, we always send her pictures.
A pelican would make me laugh because they're, a lot of the time they're on the go. They're flying. A gator, I guess I can understand. Maybe not moving that much, especially if he's getting some sun or a little nap time. I don't know. But there was one thing, where was it, Jimmy? Was it Arizona, where people were calling all the cops and stuff because they thought there was a massive alligator in the lake?
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't. They just put something there for the birds.
It was a fake.
On.
Yeah. It was well, I don't want to say decoy, but it was a fake. I think it was made out of styrofoam, and it was just put there so that the native birds could land on it. I mean, just to act as sort of natural. But and the big thing is obviously alligators aren't native to that area. But as you pointed out, Franny, the way they migrate, who knows? I mean, it might have been one, right?
It absolutely could have. But I have a couple texts here at 47142. Started off with Real Radio. And the Florida, the drug guy, says, I feel like that last list, the last list was missing I can't read today. It says, WTF, what the Florida drug guy. I feel like that list was missing a partridge in a pear tree, and that's from Sarah B. Sorry, Sarah, it took me so long to read that
because so much stuff is going on.
Yeah, I had so many things. And then we have Brett from Melbourne listening on the iHeartRadio app. Hello, Franny, Creek, Jimothy, and Charisse. I am imagining how grocery shopping went with Charisse from her high school days. Bananas, cucumbers, zucchini, squash. Wow. And for her alone timing in the car, don't be bashful and don't be shy. Just give a wink when a trucker drives by. BTW, Jimothy, this show is instant. The best up for vacation day. Thanks for the smiles. And Charisse, thanks for the mind candy for later.
You're welcome.
Money it says, can't wait for WWGD, but since we're at the Cognizant Classic, we are not going to have one of those today, correct, G-Man?
No, we're not having WWGD.
So
we'll back it up next week twice.
Sorry.
But we bring you Charisse. So, there it is. I mean,
yes.
Is that for Charisse?
No. For WWGD.
Oh, I got that. It was for Charisse.
I thought I said woo.
But I said boo.
Oh, I said boo. Dang.
But if you think they said woo, that's good for you.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody said that they said that alligator is stalking G to the fact that he's wearing Ferragamos made of his boys.
Oh, God. That's crazy.
Al, is that you?
That was Joey, actually. It's not Al. Yeah, give us a call at 877-927-6969. If you have maybe somebody you want to think is going to win the tournament, let us know about that. Maybe so far we got Daniel Berger. I never knew the guy before the tournament started, but now I am going to put some pancakes on it because it is National Pancake Day. And if it wins, we will also take care of Mr. Berger, our pool guy, Jeremy. We'll give him a burger and maybe some fries and a Tito's. So we'll see what happens. But Jimmy has great odds, plus 180 if he falls into the top 20. And you may hear it and say, what the hell is plus 180? That means if he puts up $1, he gets $1.80 back, which is very good money because it's almost 2-1. And anytime you could double your money in anything, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, why not, huh?
Yeah, I think it's great. And I got our good buddy Kelly from the Visa Network.
Yep.
All he does is bet golf.
Oh, he's big on golf, huh?
Yeah, he's very big on golf.
Cool.
He does the special show on that. Obviously, does other sports. But it is funny because he sent me his list and for the tournament, and guess who was on there?
Berger?
Yeah, Berger was on there.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, Berger, he was down there. Eric Cole, he likes. A couple other guys, top 20. He mentioned a couple other guys. I don't want to give out his whole list because, you got to pay to get it. But he did put Daniel Berger there to win it outright. So looks like we're in some good company. And again, Kelly's from the Visa Network, which has been with us for a long time, part of iHeart on 1230 Gambler. These guys study this every single day. They have an opinion. They study. They do their homework. There's no guarantees in any selection. Remember that. I love when people come up to me and they go, "Are you sure?" No, I'm not sure. It's a pick. I mean, what is he going to do? I mean, and they say, like, are you sure? Are you sure? Even at the track Sunday, we're betting long shots. What the hell do we know? We're kidding. We're having a good time.
Kelly likes him outright to win?
Yep.
Oh, wow. How about that? That's
Right?
plus 4,000 right now.
Yeah.
Currently on the Hard Rock app.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put a couple guys, and that was one of the guys he picked. Like I said,
cool.
I'm mentioning him because we already talked about it.
Sure.
These other ones you have to pay for.
Right.
But that's one of the 4 people he said that he thinks is going to win.
All right, why not? So I'm looking right now, and they did a write-up, the Palm Beach Post, about the Cognizant Classic. So if you do plan on coming out to the event, you can watch it live on TV on the Golf Channel. They said Thursday and Friday's game matches. Let's say let's see, from 2 to 6, first and second rounds, Golf Channel. All right, if you want to watch it on live TV, they're saying Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 3, third and final rounds, lead in coverage, Golf Channel. And then 3 to 6 p.m., third and final rounds is going to be on NBC. Then if we're looking at tickets, if you still have not purchased your tickets, they claim here that the, daily ground passes for tomorrow, if you want to go today, $32.
That's not bad.
Right? For Pro-Am. But if you want to go for the main days, Thursday, $70, Friday, $75, Saturday, $80, and then Sunday back at $75. If you're looking at hanging out at the Bear Trap, you still got to purchase those tickets, right? Or does this get you tickets in? Do you know? How's that work?
You got to buy special tickets for the Bear Trap.
You do?
Yeah, that's the way it's always been.
Okay. So
I don't know about next year.
So it's not because this, I would assume if you bought these tickets, you get into the Bear Trap because it says Thursday 150, Friday 171, Saturday 187, and Sunday 171.
Maybe it is.
So maybe get into the tournament and the Bear Trap?
Maybe. I can't
would
confirm
think
that.
so, just for that price, but who knows, all right? So it just says for the Bear Trap. Then you have all kinds of stuff. You have the Legends Club, you have the Champions Club, the Waterford Club, but a few things they want you to know. General parking, $10. Located off-site at Dyer Park. Haverhill North. Wow, that's so far, right? On Haverhill Road, North Shuttles will transport you. Then they have Ballinal parking, $25. They have PGA of America lot. That's $100. Saturday and Sunday.
Ooh.
And then they also say, hey, rideshare is also an option. Use Uber and get dropped off.
Or call me and I'll drive you.
Yes.
Yeah. Greek's not doing anything.
I'm free all weekend.
Yep.
After the locker room, I'm free.
And then a couple more things. Golf etiquette have on here.
Okay, don't be yelling when people are shooting.
They say stay quiet and stand still when a player is about to hit the ball and until the shot is finished. Hands in the air means stop and be quiet while golfers are playing their shots. They say do not stand behind or in line with a golfer's lie or line to pin. They say never cross fairways except at designated crossovers, and those are marked by signage. If you're in a front row, kneel or sit down whenever possible to allow better viewing for those behind you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. They said for your own safety, they said follow the directions of the tournament marshals, and then spectators will be removed immediately without warning for refusal to obey quiet signs or signals, distracting or embarrassing a player, don't embarrass a player, making rude, vulgar, or inappropriate comments or gestures toward a player, or booing or cheering at inappropriate times.
Wow, so that means like if the guy's up and you're like, you suck!
Yeah, can't do that. You won't get kicked out.
Because you got money on the other guy?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of golfers on the PGA have said over the last year and a half, since the increase in sports betting has gotten bigger and more states have it, they notice more people, and I don't know if it's just happening, more people being more vocal, and they're not happy about it. And you've seen a couple. Well, Waste Management was really out of control last time. I mean, they're changing a lot of things, even at this tournament because of that. And if you're here and you're seeing a golfer out there, this is a professional thing. Remember that. This is their way of life. Have respect.
You suck donkey ass.
Yeah, I mean, heckling goes on, and, the only sport that I really think they can hear you, basketball if you're sitting close, obviously, but the NBA changed 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They're throwing people out. The other night,
baseball has a lot of hecklers.
yeah, baseball definitely does, but the NBA changed. They're throwing people out. The other night, Kevin Durant was walking on the court, and they called him a little bitch, and they had the whole thing filmed. He went back to the people. They apologized, but, I mean, heckling is getting bad, and they're attributing to more people having money on games and getting upset. But here, you're very close to the golfers. And the other thing I want to tell everybody, and not that you don't notice, is common sense. When you're here, watch where you're walking. Because, you can get...
there's golf carts going back and forth. And it's
golf balls.
And that too.
Yeah,
that too.
You got to be careful. I mean, I told a story years ago when I lived here and my windshield got cracked and I was just cutting through and somebody just nailed me. And I'm lucky it didn't smash the whole windshield. But it shocks you because you're on a course.
Yeah.
But the thing with Francis just said about the golf carts, they were flying this morning.
Well, yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, because this place has so many volunteers.
Yeah.
It is it is staffed from everything. And another heads up, I don't know if it's just for today, but I know if you do come by, at least today, they don't have the golf cart shuttles like they once did. What they're doing is something really cool, and it's for disabled veterans.
Which is nice.
They're giving rides too.
Yes.
But that is about it, I think.
Yeah, because Sharice tried to get a ride, and the guy goes, no, you can't have it. Stop. And then she goes, hey, when I drive, I watch porn. He goes, okay, we'll get you a ride.
Girls got to try, right? Girls got to try.
Hold on, let's pull out my phone.
We'll get you going. It is the Penthouse on a Wednesday. Beautiful day. Get out here if you get an opportunity over the next 4 days. You'll definitely enjoy yourself and see a professional sport up close and personal. We'll come back with a trifecta and so much more. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
I want to lose weight myself. Oh
my God, you're going to get Ozempic, aren't you?
I'm not going to get Ozempic. I'm just cutting calories, and it's working so far.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
We're taking a look at an accident here in Palm Beach County. That's going to be in Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound at Congress Avenue, currently blocking 2 left lanes. Stay to the right of that, heavy delays along the approach. As for 95 and the Turnpike, looking good so far, accident-free. That's traffic. I'm Ricky Rousseff.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice: continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the hottest ladies are in Palm Beach County. Open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. with a 5-star menu. And it's back. Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Putt for a chance to win $10,000. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party Saturday, March 2nd. Put it on your calendar. $10,000. A chance to putt and win. 10 large, baby. It's Monroe's Hole-in-One Golf Classic After Party. Peace.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Don't be impressed when you hear someone settle their case for what may seem like lots of money. $500,000 seems like lots of money until you learn they lost both legs, had a brain injury, or were paralyzed and can never work again. All law firms are not the same. To see what your case may be worth, go to forthepeople.com and look at our verdicts and settlements for cases just like yours. Look before you leave. Hire the right lawyer. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
How long has this garage door been broken? You know, you don't have to, move out and buy a new house just to get a garage door that works, right? We could just fix this one. If something is broken, you fix it. Faucet drips, fix it. Light bulb burns out, fix it. Dogs in heat, fix it. You figured you had to toss the whole thing in the recycling with your empty soup cans? Why are you not using an entire room in your house because of a lousy broken door? At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our technicians have the parts and experience to fix any garage door. Big, small, dented panel, rusty chain. We get your garage door working like new. You come home, drive right in, and snuggle up with that adorable litter of puppies you got. 'Cause I bet you didn't fix the dog either. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over and make it right. If you're lucky, the technician will take one of those puppies off your hands.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
In Florida, hurricanes are a part of life. That's why over 100,000 Floridians have made StormSmart a part of theirs. Our Category 5 storm catcher screens, shutters, and high-impact windows are designed to help protect your home from hurricane winds, rain, and airborne debris. In fact, StormSmart can protect every opening in your home. If you live in Florida, extreme weather is a part of life. But for year-round storm protection, you can count on StormSmart. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach. News Junkie is sponsored by FAMU's Mary. Educate, learn, talk.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Hey, it's the Greek, and it's basketball season, and that big tournament's coming up. Bet on the game, not your retirement. Give Trajan Wealth a call today. 561-390-1000. 561-390-1000. Put the ball in your court and make it happen. Trajan Wealth can help you come up with a plan and a goal to make sure your retirement is great. You worked hard and you deserve it. Stop in their offices in West Palm Beach for a free consultation. The number is 561-390-1000. 561-390-1000. To win the big tournament, it's a long shot, but your retirement should not be a long shot. Make sure you call Trajan Wealth today. 561-390-1000. 561-390-1000. Hit a three-pointer with Trajan Wealth. Pace. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor, paid advertisement.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You love a great short story steeped in history? Like, what happened to the couple in the box with Lincoln when he was shot? How if we looked at sex through the ages? Check out my podcast, The Backstory with Patty Steele, on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are mostly sunny as we move through our Wednesday. It will be a little bit warmer this afternoon with our temperatures in the low 80s. Still comfortable, though, with low humidity. Southeast wind near 15 miles per hour. We'll see a few clouds returning for the day tomorrow, along with a few inland isolated showers on your Thursday. We're going to stay near 80 degrees for the rest of the week.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
We've all felt the impact of rising food prices. For families in poverty, they're facing malnutrition and even death. You can feed a family for a month with your $50 donation to Compassion International. Just text the word radio to 97646.
Hi, it's Jimmy from the Penthouse, and when Greek and I want to stay ahead of the game, we put on the iHeart Radio app.
That's right. Breaking news on pop culture, sports, entertainment. You get it all once you download the iHeartRadio app. And the best part, it's free, baby.
Don't live in the past. Get the latest music, news, and opinions in real time, just like real radio, with the iHeartRadio app, free in your app store.
We stay connected by listening to the iHeartRadio app, and you can get it today. Pace.
Drake's Trifecta is sponsored by the physicians at MMJ Health.
Real Radio 92.1. We are an iHeart radio station.
Greek, I love you, you big hunk of man.
Hey, Gigi Granny, Cerise, do you know what female porn stars are paid? Income, honey.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Love this audience. You guys are the best. You're the MVPs every single day. Can't thank you enough. We are at the Cognizant Golf Tournament, and we're looking right now. I'm a little worried about a couple ducks in the water right now.
What are you worried about?
Oh, because the alligators are right close. I don't want to see anything happen.
They live in perfect harmony.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right,
be
good.
fine.
Sounds like us. Living in perfect.
Just like us. Perfect harmony.
Anyone?
Bueller.
Bueller? That was Francis with the nice comments.
Hey, what's up?
Jimmy's in the house.
Hello, and good afternoon. Hold on, I got it here.
Bueller.
Let's hit the last trifecta of the day.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
That's the last one?
Of the day.
Nuts.
Nuts. Miami Heat are hot on the road and making you money, baby. They are definitely making the register ring. They won last night in Portland. They were laying 7. They covered, but 6 in a row on the road. And they have been underdogs in 5 other games. So hats off to the Heaters. They picked up a victory last night. They covered, and Jimmy Butler dropped in 22 points. It looks like the Jets and Zach Wilson, it's going to be over soon. That's what it looks like. They're talking about the trade very close for Zach Wilson from the Jets. I don't know where he's going to be going, but we'll see what happens. Somebody will take him, but I don't think they're going to give the Jets anything because Zach has not been good in the NFL. Came out of BYU, first-round pick, and has just not been good since he's been with the Jets. And a lot of Jet fans are happy to see him leave. So, Zach, you know what? I know it didn't work out here. Maybe a greener pasture for you someplace else, but it's not going to be with the Jets.
Headed to Miami.
No. He's not coming down here. No, he's not coming here. He's definitely. I'd be shocked if he came here.
Oh, no. No way.
No, but the Dolphins signed the Jets backup last year and gave him a ton of money, so they're not looking for a backup. I mean, maybe he could work at, I don't know, the Bellagio, but as a casino host, but he's not been a good quarterback.
Maybe he can go to, the UFL or something.
Well, he'll stay in the NFL. He's just going to be a backup, maybe second or third string. We'll see. But the Jets will probably take him. They'll probably pay somebody to take him. That'll happen. Panthers having a great season, still in first place. They won last night 3-2 over Buffalo. Hats off to the Panthers, 9-1 to win them all. We got them, so we are excited about the Panthers. It's giving me a new interest in hockey all of a sudden. Who would have thought? Put a little cash on the line, and all of a sudden you got some interest. And that is your last trifecta of the day. Finito.
So we got a couple texts, 47142. Started off with Real Radio. Jimmy was reading some funny tweets, and we were talking about how you never see any kids wearing casts or anything like that anymore. And so G-Man said that when you were young, it says Greek said when he was young, he got 300 stitches in his face, a broken arm, broken leg, broken shoulder. And that was all from his bookie, is what they have on here.
Never got a beating by a bookie
There
in my
you go.
life.
Never.
Got a book or a wise guy because I was a great earner and I paid my bets.
All right, there you go.
Thank
He always paid his bets. It was somebody else. It was that you were going to base the movie on. Who's that? Who's that you related to?
Which
With
one
the
was
week with the Greek, where you had to give somebody money.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't even that. No, I never got Kenny. No.
Oh, was it because he didn't pay bookies?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
No, I got a bunch of stitches one time.
No, not you. Him. Like that's why you needed money to get him out of trouble.
Oh well, he lost. He lost
that's what I meant.
He lost a gambling bet.
Yes, I know you didn't.
Yeah.
You were trying to help him out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think a couple times. I went ice skating one time and I fell through the ice because the puck went farther than it should have been, and I broke my shoulder, my kneecap, my jaw. I got a nail in my face one time that went through my chin.
God.
It came out the other side. I got like 130 stitches.
From what?
How
did that happen?
I fell down the stairs and there was a nail. I was working one time in a supermarket and they used to have, Jimmy, I don't know if you remember this, those bale wires. They used to like wrap all the cardboard together.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and
used to be the point being is they used to be made out of metal.
Yeah, and it busted and went right through my face.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got like 200 stitches there.
I was gonna say I don't see any stitches. I don't see any scars or anything.
No, great plastic surgeon.
I was gonna vitamin E everywhere, like your mom says, vitamin E.
No, great. Yeah, and then I broke my arm in a monkey bars. Went tobogganing one time, and we watered down the hill.
Because that's smart.
Yeah.
Oh
They
yeah.
go shoo.
Yeah, and we went so fast. It was a restaurant.
Yeah.
And we went right through a glass door. Oh
Yeah.
man, we got destroyed.
Tobogganing right down the hill to a restaurant.
right through a glass door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, a couple banged up. So monkey
kids,
bars.
Kids do stupid stuff. They do. I mean, not all
Bunk
of them.
beds. I fell out one
Bunk
time.
beds, yeah.
Broke my ankle.
That was worth it though.
So we're at the Cognizant Classic, and we were talking about betting on the Hard Rock app, and so we have a text that talk about, like, I've hit on multiple golfers over the years, and when they said that, I thought they meant like they actually hit on golfers.
Oh, great.
But it says, I've hit on multiple golfers over the years. I mean, just made money. Biggest come up was $6,800 on David Toms on a $100 bet.
Nice.
I said I paid taxes on golf winnings for 5 straight years. They said Cognizant Classic, though, is a stay away from myself. Too many no-names win over the years win this tournament.
That's
So
what
they
I've
say
heard.
they stay away from this one.
Yeah, but there's a lot of long shots, so you never know.
Yep.
It's nice he paid taxes.
Yeah, for his golf winnings.
Okay.
It's nice that he just paid taxes. And then this has been everywhere. Jimmy, did we ever talk about that woman who posted that 50-part series about how her ex-husband was a pathological liar?
I'm not sure. It doesn't sound familiar.
No? Okay, so there's this woman, and she's got over 100 million views because she posted a 50-part series.
50 parts.
50-part series on TikTok about how the guy she met, boyfriend, turned into husband, now ex-husband, with a pathological liar.
Oh, is this the Who Did I Marry woman?
Yes, the Who Did I Marry woman.
Okay, I know who you
Yes.
mean.
So
no, I don't think we ended up discussing this, though.
Okay, so this woman has been everywhere.
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
name is Risa Tisa on TikTok.
Risa Tisa?
Uh-huh. And this is like a wild 8-hour-long story about marrying a walking red flag.
Okay.
And so ever since then, there's been all over the place. Here's how to avoid it. But yeah, this tale was absolutely insane. Like even Rolling Stone was talked about, the video, Washington Times, Time Magazine.
Wow.
Everybody picked up this thing.
Yeah, this thing's everywhere.
Yeah, and to recap the story, you can watch all 50 parts on TikTok. People said you have to have a few days to spare.
I was going to say, if you're not going on, if you're not coming out here, watch that.
But basically, in the beginning, she meets this guy. He told her he was a former college football player, which was not true. He was employed, and this is just for taking that many 8 hours. He said he was employed as a regional manager at a popular condiment company in Georgia.
Okay.
Also not true. 1 month after meeting this guy, Legion Tisa allowed him to move into her home.
That's
When
stupid.
discussing buying a house of their own, he claimed he had a pre-approved loan for up to $700,000 from Chase. The letter he showed her was doctored, not real. He also claimed that he could put down a lot of money, $750,000 in cash for property using money from an offshore account,
Wow.
which did not exist.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he would like go on the phone. He promised to buy her an Audi Q8, which would be delivered to their home, but it never arrived.
Oh.
Lied about why that didn't happen.
Oh, bad service.
He also lied outside the marriage, telling family members that Tease had given birth to a son that had given birth to a son that she'd actually miscarried, so that they never had that. So he lied to his family too, just so that he could collect gifts.
Oh.
This guy, yeah. So I mean,
He's
crazy.
a pro.
But he would be on the phone for hours acting like he was talking to his brother when he was talking to nobody. Like it was
that's impressive.
It was just very weird lies.
How long were they married?
When she did some digging, discovered he had multiple ex-wives, reoccurring stints in jail, and that he'd use fake social security numbers, all this kind of stuff. Like this guy is
a professional man.
Professional, yeah. And so people started Googling pathological liar versus compulsive, all this stuff, and going, man, am I with somebody? Because I've noticed a few signs being weird, whether it's a guy or girl.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Am I with a pathological liar? So is pathological lying, compulsive lying the same thing? I don't necessarily know that it is, but there are people, and he was considered a pathological liar. So they were like, what are the red flags now that you're dealing with a pathological liar? Because she mentioned a lot.
Okay.
This is one of those, this is bright red right here. If it feels too good to be true, it just may be. Like that quick.
How about like somebody paying you for sex?
They said if it feels too good. They said we've heard this word before. Expert or pathological liars are love bombers. Bombarding their partners with intense displays of affection, lavish gifts, last-minute weekend getaways, premature promises of commitment very early on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Says, listen to Sharice knows it.
There's a little there. That's a strong
Sharice.
And that's why there's a part you want it to be true is because you're dazzled by it for a while.
Right.
And then they gradually, little inconsistencies emerge, maybe over nothing, but things that you kind of start, puzzled by, like, why is it not going on anymore? But yeah, so that's it. Maybe a little too good to be true. They said it's impossible to corroborate things they've told you about themselves.
Oh.
Pathological liars almost always have a formidable resume and a family history. They didn't just go to college. They went to Yale and they got their master's at a public Ivy. Their partners aren't just rich. They're started a family foundation. Like they add just like these little things that are just like over the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you wouldn't even question it.
Yeah. They said, they said it's all very impressive and all too difficult to corroborate since you've never met any of their college friends or their partners in the beginning, right?
Yeah, sure.
You can't dive into there or start calling their family and saying like, hey, do they have this foundation?
I'm sure years ago this was a lot worse than it is now because I think today you can Google anybody, find out where they went to school and stuff like that.
But this what happened to this woman was not that long ago. Google was still a thing, and so was social
she
media.
just didn't check.
Yeah.
Does it say how long they were together or no in the story?
I have to look in.
Okay.
This is more of an article about the pathological.
But she ended up marrying him.
She did.
Wow.
Marrying, divorce, yeah. So they were together for a bit of time. They also claim here if something doesn't feel right in your gut, when you think back on what your partner has told you, does something just feel overwhelmingly off? Sometimes you can literally feel queasy when something is awry in our personal lives. But the claim is a lot of people, maybe you should trust your gut. Our body senses danger and safety signals all the time, and it usually starts in our stomach.
Yeah, but when you're banging somebody in the beginning, you try to look past it. Or you, in your mind, you go, I don't want to be like that. Or
the heart overwhelms, right?
Yes.
Your gut says one thing, but your heart overwhelms the rest of it.
Yeah, 100% right, Jimmy. You want to say it and do it. And then a lot of times when you're going out with somebody in the beginning, you might not feel comfortable enough to ask them. And then the person be like, you don't believe me?
And that's what happened. Number 4 here. They get defensive or even angry when challenged on one of their lies.
Yeah.
Yep. They've created this whole fantasy world, a self-created fantasy world that they fabricate narratives, and sometimes they really believe it. It's perceived as their reality.
Yeah.
So if you question them on it,
they
are not happy about it.
No.
And then finally here, when you catch them in lies, they dismiss your feelings.
Yep.
If you express how hurtful it is being lied to, the liars respond numbly, basically. They rarely display any remorse.
Or remorse, yeah. I mean, again, I think we've got people like this who are changing their whole identity, who they were, what they're doing. And like you said, they're not even they're saying we have foundations. I mean, these are huge things that if you ever see somebody doing that, and you could check it out if you're looking into somebody like that. I'm sure if you have any kind of wealth, you have to be more, on alert if you're meeting strangers and different things like that, because you might think somebody might be coming trying to fleece you or take your money. But you hear stories like this all the time. But I'm surprised some of the stories, but it does happen. Like he said he was an ex-football player. I don't know if you're going to check into that. Maybe a guy played in college. Something like that. Somebody can say, hey, they were a golfer. I know a buddy of mine who tells me he's a pro golfer. I
But
don't
something
know.
like that. If somebody told me that they played football in college or whatever, I'm probably not looking it up.
No, I wouldn't think
I'm going to believe them, right? I mean, because why lie about something like that?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody says something to me like that, I don't know if you would check it. You might check where they went to school.
If they different if they play in the NFL. I mean, you're like, all right, let me look that up.
But even so, you could be on the practice squad somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
So true.
that's the thing. I mean, I've
true.
seen so many times where people lie about something that you really can't check up, and that's part of the reason why they use those lies, because you can't verify it one way or the other, right? And that's and also when you're in a relationship with the person, you don't think about, oh well, I'm going to check this and I'm going to check that. And I'm going to check this and I'm going to you don't because you have a certain level of trust that you would immediately put there, and you don't think you're being duped until enough of it happens, and then you wait a minute, and then you can start checking.
Yeah.
Well, like anything else, Jimmy, and you notice, we all notice, you never think that because you don't do it yourself. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not in your makeup or your DNA. So if somebody tells you something, you believe it.
And not just that. I mean, obviously, these people are that good. They call them expert liars. They're that good at what they do that you don't question it.
No, you just be like, okay. I mean,
until, like you said, then it just becomes too much, and then things aren't happening, like promising cards and you don't get it, and stuff like that. When things don't start making sense, then that's when you start questioning everything they've told you.
Yeah, I mean, again, there are certain things when people tell me over the years that you might be like, I might be like, I don't know if I'm going to call somebody at it. I'm talking about friends or businesses or different things like that, or even girls you meet. But I don't know. It's sad when you hear stories like that, and when people get married, because to me, marriage is a very serious thing. It's the ultimate, step you're taking with somebody. You would think you would do your homework before then. But in a lot of these cases, like you just said, they happen quick. That's what I've been surprised when people get married quick. And I'm talking like, to me, within a year or 6 months. You really got to do your research and find out what they're doing and what they're about before you end up getting married. Hope you're listening, Sharice.
Oh, what? I thought you were taking notes over there.
Yeah. We can't get you out of any more trouble. I mean, you got enough things going on. All right? We appreciate all your help, Sharice, today, by the way. Wow, I got to tell you, my phone's blowing up. You might get followed home. It is the Penthouse, and it is a great Wednesday. Make sure you get out here over the next couple of days. We're at the Tito Stillhouse Lounge.
Yes.
Jimmy, thanks for all your help today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Greek. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Sharice. And thank you for listening.
Franny, you get best dressed every day, but today you take it. There's nobody even close. You look fantastic. Thank you for a great effort. Thank you for all your help. And thank you for being my friend.
Oh, why do you turn away after you say that?
I did turn
You didn't
away.
even look at me. Turns away.
Thanks for
Turns
your
away.
effort, Franny.
Yeah. No, you're so welcome. I'm glad I could give you a little bit of effort towards today. No, thank you for everything. Of course, thank you, Tito's, for having us, and the Cognizant Classic. Thank you, Sharice, for helping to hold it down. Jimmy up there, thank you for holding it down. I'll see you in a bit. And G-Man, of course, thank you for everything. Do you have any parting words for all the little boys and girls listening?
Well, I got to also thank Sharice today because you're a trooper and you were very honest
Game
about
ball.
Yeah, give her game ball.
Oh, yeah, it's easy. You kidding
Game
me?
ball.
Get
Game
that
ball.
pig skin over there.
Yeah. You get MVP today. I was very impressed with a lot of your stories and intrigued. Way to be, Sharice. You definitely, next time I see you out in public, I will say hi to you. Have a great
You'll have to, because your friends will be like, is that Sharice?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Is that Sharice? Is that her? Is that the one?
Can you introduce me?
Is that the one
All
that
of a
does that,
sudden-
thing in the car?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, but a lot of people are going to ask you for rides at the airport now.
Yeah. They'll be like, you should start Ubering.
Get your own business. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Enjoy. God bless. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.
Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Good afternoon. We are currently free of major accidents, but look out for that vehicle flyer on Southern Boulevard westbound after Havel Hill Road, blocking the right lane. You're going to want to stay to the left of that. That's traffic. I'm Jolie Gonzalez.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
FPL is looking at other ways to produce energy that down the line will reduce my bill.
My name is Amy. I've been with FPL over 6 years. There are so many initiatives to continue to deliver clean, reliable, and safe energy to our customers.
Learn more at FPL.com.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured